And
It hurts.
yeah, I can't get comfortable.
Well,
I'm walking around like an old lady.
You know what?
Oh,
You
man.
guys are a bunch of jerks.
I sneezed and coughed and farted and broke my back.
Carmen, I don't know how long I can wait. I'm just
What?
gonna tell you right now.
Okay.
I cheated on my diet.
Shocker.
Who had the under? Who had the under for the weekend?
I mean, I feel like I have to cleanse it by telling you before I can get rolling again. But my God, did I eviscerate it this weekend?
What did you eat?
Awesome.
Well, you already know what happened.
Yeah, I think so,
already know
too.
what happened. I mean, your brother was in here. Your brother's birthday, big party. Like, there's no way you're going to a big birthday party and not
Lot of
enjoying
fun.
some of the stuff.
A lot of food at the party.
Yeah, of course.
Well, the best is I did good all day, and I was like, all right, so even if I go a little off the script tonight, it won't be so bad.
Yeah.
So,
How did it start? What broke the seal? Where'd you go first?
so we had like shrimp and lobster, and I was like, all right, this is actually in the wheelhouse. You
yeah.
know? Then I was like, well, man, I haven't had a breaded chicken strip in a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Since Wendy's.
So good.
Get you every time, Michael.
Yeah. It was just it was pretty, and then I'm like, wow. Then I'm going to say this, you're not going to believe me, but I accidentally drank a non-diet soda.
Oh, yeah. The whole
Would you
thing?
trip and grab it when you were falling
I
out?
grabbed the wrong one.
Yeah.
And I drank it. I was like, this is for a diet soda. This is really good. And I looked and I was like, oh, man. And then I went, all right, well, hell, I'm already into this. But it gets worse. It gets worse. This was Saturday night.
Oh.
So Saturday, all the way into the night, I'm just cheating up a storm. Might as well have a McGriddle in the morning.
Man, we are off the rails.
Hell yeah.
Good Lord.
I know, Carmen. I know. I'm
for you,
not.
Michael.
I'm not proud of it. I'm just being honest and
Yeah, but-
telling you.
So you had to drive there and everything?
Well, I drive there anyway because I drive to Starbucks.
That's right. That's
And
right.
then, I mean, you know how hard it is to drive past that McDonald's while it's calling my name during the breakfast hours.
Oh, you can smell it. Like the smell alone.
It's
Yeah.
easier to pass fries past my nose to the back seat than it is to know that I'm still within the breakfast window of McDonald's.
Oh, did you get a hash brown too?
What is breakfast cutoff? 10, 10:30?
11 o'clock on
11?
Sundays, yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, this guy knows. Check the schedule with Burger Guy.
One of the fattest things I've ever done is I called McDonald's on my way there. Not this weekend, a while ago. I was like, "Do you still have? What is the breakfast schedule today? It's 10:38. Do I have time? I needed to know."
Weren't they doing breakfast all day for a while?
For a little
Did that
bit.
stop? Or?
Yeah, they did, but they stopped that.
And it was only certain items.
Yeah, I think McGriddle was on there, though.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's
baby.
dangerous.
Yeah.
3 o'clock McGriddle.
The government cracked down. They were
Yeah.
killing too many people. Yeah, it was good. It was definitely a fun weekend of
Just
eating.
one McGriddle?
No, Jill, it was two. You
But
can't have one McGriddle.
The healthy chicken ones?
No, they were the sausage cheese McGriddles.
Sausage.
Wow. Yeah.
What are
It
you
was
going to do?
delicious.
What are you going to do?
I'll tell you what I did. I don't like to drive and eat. There was a big parking lot there, and nobody was home. So I'm like, I'm just going to sit here and listen to the radio while I'm eating my McGriddle and drinking my coffee.
That
And
sounds great to me. by
It
the
does
way.
actually sound
Like,
seat heat on. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
that's a perfect Sunday morning.
Yeah. But then after I was done, I wouldn't, but I was like, I could eat 2 more McGriddles. And it's right there. I'm still so close to McDonald's, but I was like,
Double down.
go home, son. Go home.
Let it go.
Yeah.
And then you ended there. That was the end of the diet breaking.
Yeah. Then, well, no, but I did. I didn't go crazy. I ate fruit. I'm not really supposed to eat fruit, but I had to cleanse all that stuff that I had from the night before.
Fiber, yeah. Sugary fiber.
Yeah, I got to poop that out today.
It's going to be hell.
Yeah, it is. Well, hopefully the fruit will soften that
Yeah.
blow.
Oh, it'll soften it.
We do have 2 McGriddles left over from Friday in the fridge
Nope.
right now.
There's
No,
a
no, no.
microwave in there
Yeah.
too, Michael. We'll celebrate.
Don't think I didn't know it was in there the whole weekend. I feel the presence. I feel a disturbance in the force. But I didn't touch those whole ass McGriddles.
So good.
Yeah, you got to go get the new. You know what?
I mean, it's 5 minutes away. When I go to the. Yeah. No. Anyway, so that was. And Carmen, I couldn't wait to tell you. Get it off my chest.
Yeah. Well, and Big, I bet you feel better now that you own
No,
up
I
to
feel
it.
swollen and old. Yeah. No.
So what are we doing for today? Should we order
Yeah,
This guy
baby.
just ate a cheesesteak. I'm pretty good.
a cheesesteak?
We have to.
Cheesesteak.
What kind of diet are you on? It's the Tony Soprano diet. You have some gabagool in the morning.
We talked about this the other day about how I said my daughter could eat Wendy's every day and she's still like a stick and, you know, his metabolism and all that stuff. My son is. I don't know how he does it. He eats like
He's 17.
Yeah, he's a kid.
And he works
You know
out.
what my nickname was when I was 17? Ethiopian.
But I'm saying I don't know how long. I mean, I almost want to be like, yeah, take advantage of it. Keep eating. What you can.
Yeah.
You got to your mid-20s.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is? That's why I don't know what the cutoff was.
Well, you know, it
mid-20s.
depends on the person. Yeah. So, but then you got to shut it down. So
Yeah.
you kind of start weaning off a little bit. You go, hey, just so you know, this ride isn't lasting forever. All of a sudden the wheels fall off.
Usually like 24, 25, you're in college, you're drinking beer like every day with your buddies and stuff. That kind of starts slowing down, and then it really piles on.
I think living with Pete, it would be like looking in a mirror. I'd be like, well, if he's getting fat, I got to be getting fat. You know what I mean?
Nah, I was eating turkey tetrazzini Stouffer's microwavable meals, and I was just piling them on with extra shredded cheese, and that was my sustenance for years until I started to get fat, and I was like, all right, well, shutting that turkey tetrazzini down.
You get fat pretty quick.
Yeah. Well, I'm a little, so you know.
Oh, I wasn't saying that. I'm just saying like if you go off the rails a little bit in like 2 weeks, we'll be like, damn, Spanish got fat.
I am letting you know right now, one of the main problems with me whenever I was like, all right, I'll just have a couple of these, but just take egg and cheese bagel from McDonald's.
I had to quit that.
Oh, I used to get 2 at a time, 2 hash browns, and a giant orange high C or whatever. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
The hash browns are so good.
Just killing it.
I have a friend who may have tried that Cajun chicken sandwich from McDonald's, the new one.
I told you it was good.
Oh, yeah?
I told you it was good.
I mean, my friend said it's delicious.
Really?
Oh, dude, it is so good.
Well, it's not like they're putting out stuff that doesn't taste good.
Man, you throw some fries on that bitch.
I would say on McDonald's, listen, the after effects, take the after effects away. The swollen hands and the everything
Regret.
else.
Arterial.
I feel like I'm wearing two catcher's mitts right now.
the
You look
shame.
like- I got to be honest with you. You look a little bit like
Little
Mickey
swollen?
Mouse right now. No, but you take everything away. I would say there's probably not anything on the McDonald's menu that I wouldn't go, yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah,
It all tastes
true.
great.
You know what I mean? Like you have your certain items that you get, but I'm sure, I don't know when the last time I had a McFish or whatever
Right.
it's called.
That's what I was going to say. I don't know
Fish
when the last
fillet.
time I had a fillet of fish,
Fillet
but
of fish, yeah.
I bet it's delicious.
It
Right,
is.
yeah,
It
yeah.
is. Yeah, their tartar sauce is top notch.
I might get one today.
Yeah, they're really good.
We should either order or change the subject.
Give in or
Salads all around.
Why are we sitting here made to suffer?
I know. God, I was thinking about it this morning. I woke up. I was like, "Oof, what a good weekend it was." McGriddles. Anyway, I had to get that off my chest, Carmen, and tell you. As I sat there alone eating McGriddles in my car, I was like, "I'm just gonna tell Carmen right out of the gate on Monday."
Yeah, it's okay. Listen, today's Monday. You can get back on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
and you'll
Found
be
your
okay.
balance.
I will tell you that I don't know what the situation is. I'm waiting to hear back if CMG is going to pay to fly me down to South Florida to go to the Lightning game down there because I guess I'm good luck. I went. My wife and I went Saturday and we won, which was very exciting. So I guess it's me. I don't know. Suddenly it was funny because I put up a picture of me and my wife at the game, and I said the Lightning won. I guess we're good luck. Whatever. And a bunch of people were like, "Yeah, go down to South Florida." This that. And then one lady's like, "It's your beautiful wife. She's good luck for them." And I go, "Yeah, because a man can't be good luck."
Right.
Down the patriarchy. Ugh.
Beautiful man.
It looked like everybody from CMG was there.
I got to tell you, there was a situation.
Oh, I love this situation.
All right.
Real quick, are we on Bone TV right now?
Yes.
Okay. Do we have a delay? I got several complaints, so we were not on Bone TV.
Well, we came in late because of a connection issue, but
Came in hot. We came in hot.
Came in hot.
I knew something was going on when I saw Joe do this. Just checking cords, like wiggling cords on the back of his little Fisher Price set over there.
A lot of wires, man.
It was picking up my camera in my machine instead of the feed that I
hate that. I hate when it does that.
Yeah, there was quite a few different people in the suite there. Corey was there, Brian was there, Richard from sales was there, Drew was there.
Who knew there were so many playoff tickets to go around?
Some other people that I did not know, but then there were 2 people wearing
Oh man.
Panthers jerseys
Oh, who allows them in?
Really?
in the 1025 The Bone Suite.
Who are they
The
with?
partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning, the official radio station,
Who are they with?
the son of our boss,
John Brennan.
Jason Maynard. Oh no.
I thought you said Carmen's boss. Jason Meter's son is wearing a Florida Panthers.
No, Jason Maynard's son was wearing a Lightning jersey.
Okay.
His friends, guy and girl.
Oh, no.
Panthers.
From South Florida.
I was blown away.
I would beat those kids up.
I go, what's going on? Oh, I was booing right in their face.
Yeah, beat
I was
it.
booing right in their face. But I will tell you this. My wife and I decided they reverse jinxed themselves.
Yeah, they did.
Because we obviously we won, so but like every time, yeah, what? There you go.
Beat it, losers.
Oh my god, dude.
Wow, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that happened. They let that go through.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's the best visual ever. Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I watched the game. It was pretty hectic to watch.
Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't there. I would have been. I get stressed out. But
Yeah, it's really stressful.
Yeah.
It was really stressful.
But it was a good game.
Yeah.
It was good. It was fun to watch, and glad that I thought for sure we were going to get knocked
Swept
right
as
out of
well,
it. Yeah, just because the Panthers were playing so well, and we were relying on too many things.
They just
But
kept
anyway,
coming back.
Yeah.
Even when you thought Lightning were building a lead, they were just coming back. Like, man.
Every time I go, come on, we got to keep that
Yeah.
like 3-goal cushion, man.
Yeah, but anyway, thankfully they walked away with a victory, and we'll see if they can carry that on now. See how far we can go.
Yeah.
I did have a good weekend. Friday though, I didn't do anything, and it was wonderful.
Oh, that sounds nice.
And even yesterday, I was like, we were negotiating on what time we can go to bed. It's like 3 PM. Like, what would be acceptable to just get in bed and stay there? The whole night?
Absolutely.
5:30.
Yeah.
I went
close.
to bed at 5:30 yesterday. Woke up at like 8 o'clock and then walked around for a little bit and went, I guess I'm going back to bed.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was in bed at 7:30. It was delightful.
The great Ted Webb used to go get in bed at like 5 o'clock every night because they get up, they're on the air by 5 a.m. And I thought, and they're doing like they can't skate by talking about their weekend. They have to get into real news and talk about that stuff. So
They can't have McGriddle talk for half hour.
yeah. So I used to think about that, like what that would be like in life to go to bed at 5, and I thought that's a terrible existence. And then I became 52, and I went, that's a dream.
Yeah.
That is the dream. I understand why old people get up early now because they're running out of days. So
Yeah.
like, let's get this day started.
My wife used to have like trouble sleeping. She'd be like, I can't fall asleep. I go, yeah, because you're out on the sofa and you're watching TV and you're doing that. I go to bed when I go to bed. That's how you go to sleep. If you're distracted, you're doing other stuff, you're not going to go to sleep. She now goes to bed when I go to bed, and she's like, it's amazing. I can't believe how good it is. I go, yeah.
I also find, and don't worry, Galvin, I won't talk about it, but I also find when I go to bed and sleep longer, I have cooler, better dreams.
Yeah, you're in REM sleep for longer. You probably get 2 cycles worth. That's the good stuff.
A
right
double
there.
cycle.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
I was surprised you called me on Saturday
why?
when I answered the phone.
When he butt dial you?
No. I was like, oh, Mike's calling.
You're worse of a ball buster than I am. I called Spanish and Joe 52 times on Saturday, and nobody answered. Then I called Gio, and he goes, hello, and I go, I'm just testing. And I go, what? I go, I'm just testing to see if you would answer the phone, let alone on the first ring. And I don't
Make sure that your phone's dialing out.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, Joe, you had a little bit of an excuse.
Yeah,
You were in the middle of moving.
I was.
So
Moving?
Yeah.
He hired movers.
You
Where
did?
are you moving?
All right, take it easy. Yes, I did hire movers, but that doesn't mean we don't have to pack everything up and
Just
get ready
stayed in
for
there.
them. Then I was just going to walk in and go, oh, we'll just take everything here.
So here, while I'm watching the movers, my phone's out of commission for
No,
24
The
hours.
movers
What-
are coming on Tuesday.
So what were you doing?
Boxing.
Oh, that's not.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're back on the list.
All right.
He lied to you.
Did
I
you
did
box
not.
up your phone? And you couldn't get to it?
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
I don't understand my wife. She goes into the laundry room and she'll spend a half hour in the laundry room, and I'm going, well, where is she? I can't find her in the house. I don't know what's going on. And I call her phone, and it's sitting in the living room. Why do you not carry your phone into the room that you're going to be in for a half hour? I could not even imagine that life. Like Spanish and Joe. I don't. And you're the worst. You're like, oh, I was at the beach. Oh, so what? Did the sun knock the phone out of the?
I was in the water. I didn't have my phone.
I don't believe that.
What do you mean you don't
I don't
believe
believe
that?
you went in the water.
Yeah.
Which beach were you at?
Pass a grill for Dizzy's
Really?
birthday. Yeah.
For Dizzy's birthday.
Oh, Disney's
Dizzy,
birthday?
yeah.
I didn't get invited to Dizzy's birthday at the beach.
He said he invited you.
He didn't invite me.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, he don't like me, so I wasn't expecting.
Yeah,
him
he
to
doesn't like you. Yeah.
He doesn't like you?
No,
I don't think so.
really?
I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't know.
I get it.
Battle of the Cousins.
I think it's come so tall.
Could be.
And wait.
I
makes
couldn't
sense.
even imagine how old Dizzy is. I'm going to
He's older than you.
deceptively older.
Yes.
Like
well,
Monica,
I know
the smaller they are, the older they are.
I know he put a picture out the other day, and it said like 92 or something, and it looked like he had like AI make it. Was a very handsome Dizzy,
really?
yeah. So he's aged.
He's deteriorating.
So I'm gonna say if he was 92 there, he's 39. That's what I'm gonna say.
I wouldn't even know. In Dizzy years, maybe he's 115. I don't know. I would have pegged Dizzy. I would have said he was like 34, but I don't know.
You're gonna say 34. I say 39.
37.
36.
Carmen?
I know.
Well, tell
Because
him.
I was invited to the birthday.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Well,
But I couldn't go because of my back.
I mean, I understand why he would invite Carmen in Spanish and stuff. You know, they have him on the cruise that they have. You guys have your Carmen in Spanish cruise?
Right.
Oh, no, it's the Mike
No,
Calta.
yeah.
Cruise. That's
And
right.
he is Mike Calta. Yeah.
I did not get invited to Dizzy's party.
I did not either.
Wow.
Nor did I.
Oh, it's a
I
beach
didn't
day.
either.
Well, why were you under the impression that we were invited?
Oh, I was just kidding. No, I was just busting. Yeah, I was totally kidding. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
jokes they make when they're in the water.
I know. I honestly assumed he invited everybody from the station because Monica showed up and it was
Wow.
Oh. So, how old?
36.
Oh.
Yeah, that
36.
seems right.
Right.
That seems
And his
right.
birthday's today, actually.
I'm not saying happy birthday to him.
Yeah, I even went out of my way to text him and say, "Hey, man, good job! I heard you got MVP. Good for you."
Yeah.
You know,
Happy birthday.
I'm
Nice.
nice.
Hey, don't
Well,
come
I
to
didn't
my
know
birthday.
his birthday.
Yeah.
I'm not texting him happy birthday today.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I think I put a little happy birthday with a cake on his Facebook. I'm going to take it down.
You know what I'm going to text him? Sad birthday.
Oh,
Not a happy birthday.
I like it.
Sad birthday.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry I missed your call, Michael.
He's not a fan of yours.
You didn't miss my call. You missed 70 of my calls.
I only had one missed call.
I can tell you right now, I must have called you 30 times.
I'm sorry. Well, I apologize, but yeah, I was in the water and I called you back as soon as I got out of the water.
Well, they don't make plastic bags anymore.
Nope.
You
doing
can
that.
You can Velcro it to your forehead.
Yeah.
Keep it out of the water.
Hold it up. We're having a good time, right, guys?
I'm guessing Disney was like, man, don't answer that.
Yeah.
It's my
yeah,
birthday.
definitely.
I don't believe that. I don't even believe Spanish didn't look at it and put it down. I don't think that happened. I think Spanish just leaves his phone, whatever, and doesn't pay attention.
But I mean, you're right. But just because I was going in the
yeah, but
water,
it's not like you have such a
the
great
ocean.
history outside of the water. You don't have a great land
Yeah,
land
but I mean,
response.
you're all right. Yep.
I'm just saying, Gio first rank hello.
Yeah. Well, what was Gio doing?
Doesn't matter. He
Yeah.
answered the phone.
I doubt
Whatever
he
he
was
was
in the water.
doing,
He could have been a kid's soccer tournament.
he put
Priorities.
He's also
everything
just
else
sitting there.
down to say hi to me.
No, he plays against kids.
Yeah, all the time.
Real quick, I would like to go back to find out about what's going on with my property that I own. You're moving?
No. I'm moving Sugar Pants in.
Oh.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's
Wah
right.
wah wee wah.
That's right.
You know,
Interesting. Good for you.
Things are
Congratulations.
I apprate your
So Spanish out.
I
You
didn't
keep
say he's
saying
out.
that. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, as long as he behaves himself, he doesn't have to leave.
do you feel like there's a chance he won't behave himself
No.
with around the daughter?
No.
Oh.
Oh, is the daughter moving in?
Yeah.
Yeah, Spanish out.
Oh, Spanish. You got to get out of
weird.
there.
Yeah.
You have a family now.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm excited.
That's weird.
How did that
And we have 2
conversation
dogs.
go down? Did he come? 2 dogs now.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
How does Jenkins get along with Zipperfish?
Very well.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's
Yeah.
great.
Nice.
I don't know what the dog's name is.
Do we still even call it Whore Island? Are they the whores?
Oh, yeah. You can't call it
Yeah.
Whore
Yeah,
Island.
not with a child there.
No.
What is
Yeah.
it
That
now?
can no longer be
Family
called.
Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I-
is cool.
I think it's
Family
great.
Island
I'm very
plus
excited.
weird uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a sitcom.
Yeah, she was talking yesterday about one of her friends is 18, and I was like, nope, shut it down. Get her out.
Oh, man.
Everyone moved into his place. There was Spanish and the daughter and Sugar Face. Oh
Yeah.
dude, this is gonna be the world's worst sitcom.
By the way, I love that Mr. Cool Guy will definitely be banging the 18-year-old. There's no way she won't want to bang Spanish when she gets over there. He's like, nope, don't bring her around because we'll definitely bang.
Yep, keep her
'cause
off Get her outta me. here.
Every 18-year-old wants to bang a sad weirdo.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
What an awkward
You guys put a
situation.
pool in?
No.
I
Why would I
wish.
put a pool in?
I just imagine if they put a pool in, Joe does it himself.
Start digging.
You
I'll
watch
start
those
digging this
videos of
afternoon.
those guys from India?
It's just like a hole with some Visqueen down
Yeah.
and like bricks around the edge of it and stuff to hold the.
Like a fire pit.
Yeah.
He's floating in the water. Come on in, guys. It's
Yeah,
wonderful.
it's fine.
This is how we did it in the 60s.
Yeah.
Guess
be
what I had
great.
a call yesterday?
You had to call Superheat and Air.
100%.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah, they one of my units went down. I think it's on its last leg. It came out. Want to hear the weirdest thing? I call Dan from Superheat and Air. I text him and I go, "Hey, sorry to bother you, but I got a unit down." He's like, "Somebody from the office will contact you in a little while. It's okay." So my phone rings and it's my brother-in-law's phone number, and I go, "Hello," and he goes, "Hey, dude. The Superheat and Air guy is on his way. He'll be there between 3 and 5. And
Is he working for them now?
I went like this. I went, "Okay, thank you." And he goes, "All right, bye." And I hung up. I go. So I call my wife. And I go, "Does your brother work for Superheat and Air?" She goes, "No." And I go, "Your brother just called me. I think your brother called." What my brother-in-law's name is Peter, and my son, when he was little, he used to call him Peebo. So he's in my phone under Peebo. And there's a Superheat and Air technician named Pandy. And I thought, maybe that didn't say Peebo. Maybe it said Pandy, and I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So I call the number back, and he goes, "What's up, bro?" I go, "Peter?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I go, "I don't understand what's happening." I go, "Are you working for Superheat and Air?" And he started laughing. He's worked for a logistics company that routes people. And then he goes, "So... I routed. He goes, work for Superheat and Air, but I route. I was like, I have no idea what was just happening. He goes, "I was wondering why you didn't say anything." I go, "I didn't realize what was happening." It was the strangest thing.
You stepped into the multiverse for a second.
I did for a second. I really did. I was like,
More importantly, has Peebo ever met Pandy?
I don't think so.
That's a good sitcom.
Yeah.
Peebo and Pandy.
Yeah. I think Peebo and Pandy.
Peebo and Pandy.
They sing the song for Family Island.
Oh yeah, I was very confused. And then the guy came out and delivered the bad news, the shocking blow.
That's rough. You need Joe to blow out your lines?
No, they did.
Yeah.
That's they did. But I had to call Amanda and go, "We have bad news." And she goes, "What?" And I go, "We're probably going to need a new unit soon." And she goes, "Oh, how much is that?" And I go, "I don't know, but there's no interest, no payments for 18 months. I heard about it on the radio." The guy said it's a great deal. The guy goes, he showed me the option. He goes, "Are you familiar with the Sear?" And I go, "I am. As a matter of fact, I'm very familiar with it. I know it's how great it is. Top of the line. Gets all the humidity out. I know everything about it." So, yeah, that was me.
That's exciting.
This weekend. I spent a lot of time in the pool.
Oh, that pool's good stuff during this time of year.
It really is.
During the spring?
Did you have your phone with you, or were you able to?
Yeah.
Always, yeah. I don't not go anywhere. I kept it right on the side of the pool just in case anyone needed to get a hold of me. I'm an adult. That's what adults do.
Mm-hmm.
I had my phone with me Friday night when I went and saw Cheap Trick and Heart.
How was that?
Really good.
Yeah.
Sound great.
Did she sit?
For a little bit, but
Yeah.
some she stood, but she was sitting a little bit.
Did she get crazy on you?
Yeah. Sounded great.
I bet she did. She sounds great raw, let alone with all the,
It was cool because they do, they come out and they're playing, and then they they did a little David Bowie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then they kind of change the setup a little bit and do like an acoustic set, and they're all sitting down there and do some Zeppelin, of course, because they kill it.
Can she do Zeppelin while she's sitting?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Did going to California. And then Nancy did for Ed, her tribute to Eddie Van Halen, that song, remember, that we played that was...
Yeah, she did that. Huh?
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. But, they did all the hits and sounded great. And Cheap Trick sounds so good.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Rick Nielsen, he throws more picks than anyone I've ever seen in my life. So on his mic stand, from the bottom all the way up are picks, and then he just has bags of picks over on the side and just walks over and has a handful and goes... Yeah, throws a handful, and then he's playing and stuff, and he's constantly just whipping them out. It was great. I think Jenny got like 4 picks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you go as a fan and you're watching a show and you get some picks, it's always fun.
Oh, sure,
It's
yeah.
always cool. This commercial, Carmen, I'm going to buy this for you. Honeylove.com.
Oh.
What is it?
It's a bra that just makes all these girls' boobs look fantastic.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I don't really wear bras. So.
I know.
But it's more like a sports bra. It's not like an underwire or anything like that. It's
Oh,
one
okay.
of the,
It's
yeah.
beautiful.
Good. I'll take it.
Honey Love.
They got one girl in there. She's just got the most perfectly round boobs
Nice.
I've ever seen.
2 of them.
I think so. Yeah, I'm fired up right now.
Why? What do you got?
Juliana was sick last night, so she slept in my bed with Amanda, and I'm like, this is really not good time. This is not good time. I was ready to pounce last night
On Amanda.
on Amanda. Yeah. Instead,
Well, don't go over to Family Island. I heard
No,
there's
no.
18 years old.
Yeah.
They're ready to go.
Can't keep your hands off you.
come on over to our place. There's a sad weirdo and sugar face. Yeah. All right, let's get this show moving this morning. It's Monday. We got a lot to talk about. We do. We have a lot of things to talk about.
Sure.
We're also going to give you a chance to win $1,000 coming up at 8, 10, noon, 2, and 5 with the Bone Bonus. We also have a chance for you to go to see Conor McGregor fight in the next UFC battle in Las Vegas, courtesy of our friends at Bud Light. We got a lot of things happening this morning. Let's take a quick break, and we'll come back with Sporkle next on 102.5 The Bone. Friday after the show, I'm driving down to Sarasota, going to McCurdy's to see my best friend, Bobby Kelly. And then he will be there on Friday night and Saturday night, and then coming back here on Sunday.
Hell yeah.
How do you like
That's
that?
a fun weekend.
Yeah,
right
like
there.
them apples.
I love it.
Yeah, I think it will be fun. Dizzy's not invited.
Are you getting up on stage at all?
I don't know.
Okay.
Do some makeup ups.
I don't know, Carmen. I'm not really feeling it this weekend.
Yeah, good. Take a little break.
Yeah.
Give the people a tight 15.
I don't think I've ever had tight anything.
You got it. You got it. You can do it.
I got tight pants.
I'll tell you what. You want to win them all over? Just go up there and fall down like you did in the backyard. They will lose it, man.
So my friends from New York that I grew up with, that all still live in New York, they get together once a year and they go golfing in Myrtle Beach, and I have never gone because I don't golf, and I told them one day I'll come down there and drive the cart with you guys and drink, but I'm not golfing. So this was the Myrtle Beach weekend, and they text me on Saturday and they go, just want to let you know that although priority-wise we're all concerned for your well-being, we all just spent 10 minutes laughing at you fall. And I go, yes. I go, it's why I provided that video for you and everybody else in the world. I didn't have to give it up. Nobody would have ever known.
You're a giver, Michael.
I'm a giver.
A man of the people.
Yep. A man of the people. Fell in his own backyard. Got my neighbors came over yesterday. They'd never seen Ralphie before. They are young kids, and they wanted to see the tortoise, so we went out there and hung out with Ralphie. It was fun.
Were they as astonished as the rest of us when we saw Ralphie for the first time?
I think
or?
they enjoyed him. I
Yeah?
think it was it's two young girls. They high school year age girls, and they were feeding them and hanging out
That's
with
cool.
them. And all. Yeah, I felt like a tortoise expert. I was like,
Don't
wow.
let, don't let Spanish near him.
No, they're 18. Keep them away.
They're not 18.
Oh.
But anyway, it was good to hang out and spend some time with Ralphie yesterday. While I was getting my McGriddles, we kind of talked about this a little bit off the air, Galvin. While I was getting my McGriddles and sitting in the car, did you need Joe?
Yeah. I got it.
I did listen to the replay of Howard Stern interviewing Joe Biden. Now, I was very critical a couple of weeks ago of Howard Stern interviewing Pearl Jam, and admittedly, a little bit of that was jealousy, but the other part of it was just I didn't appreciate how unprepared he was and how fake he is with his interviews and his fake enthusiasm. His interview with Joe Biden had that same sort of enthusiasm, but I have to tell you, I thought Joe Biden came across way better than I did you listen to it?
I didn't. I was scrolling through YouTube, and there was a clip up, and I was like, "Oh, Stern and Biden on," and I clicked on it, and he goes, "Let me tell you why you're a hero," and I went, "Oh my god!"
It was so ass kissy. It was cringy to listen to.
Oh, he's hardcore left.
But here's the thing: I still think he's the greatest of all time. Without him, there is no me. There is no way to say anything else. I don't want to take away from what that guy created. I'm not being like, oh, Howard sucks now. I could beat Howard. None of that.
But him continuing this path that he is detrimental to his legend.
Depleting his legacy.
Yeah.
I like when he was throwing slices of bologna at chicks' asses.
Yeah.
I miss those days.
you evolve and you
Yeah, I get
change
it.
and do that stuff,
But
whatever. But
he also pretends that he never did that.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
he's-
Oh,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
he was never that guy.
Yeah.
Listen, my thing is that everybody's like, he's the best interviewer ever. He's not. What he has is he's got a bunch of guys writing questions for him, doing all the research. He's not doing any of it. And God damn it, if I had a couple $100 million, I don't think I would either. And he's just reading questions and then going, to the answers. It's hard to listen to. However, Joe Biden seemed more with it than I'd ever seen him before. I'm telling you right now, Joe Biden's cognitively way better than he gets credit for. Listen, Gio, I see your face already gearing up.
No, I was going to ask a question. Do we know that interview was live or it was pre-recorded?
I believe it was live, but I don't know.
I would be interested to know if it was live or pre-recorded. It was edited at all.
No. It wasn't even the matter of him. His answer. He just, when you see him on TV, he appears to be like a bumbling, stumbling old man. But if you talk to him straight up, like a conversation, he does not come across that way. He's very slow when he talks, but he admittedly talks that way because of his stutter. And they got into a long conversation about his stutter and how bad it was and how he learned to beat that. And I know a lot of our listeners right now are shaking their head going, oh man, what's happening to him? He's falling away. Listen to me. I'm not telling you I'm voting for the guy. I'm just telling you he came across a lot better than he's portrayed on television.
But he's also a lifetime politician. You don't get to be a lifetime politician unless you're really good at charismatically speaking.
No, but it wasn't even as charismatic. It wasn't like he didn't win me over.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just walked away going, I really thought he was a bumbling idiot.
Yeah.
And he's not. He talks about when his family died in the car accident, and he talks about, and he doesn't do it in a way that when he's talking he wants you to feel bad for him. He just gave the facts of the story, told about how he gave a lot of history about his family and how his family structure was really what was the support behind him and how he got through that. I tell you, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I felt like I was hearing an interview from a man I didn't know before. Like it was nothing like I had heard anywhere else before. And I don't give that credit to Howard, who didn't bring anything out of him. All he did was kiss his ass and throw him softball questions. But Biden was able to tell stories and do it in a coherent way that is not like you've seen him do on TV. Like when he was on TV and you ask him a question, he goes, but they go, oh, look at blah, 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 blah. He didn't do that at all in this interview. And it was very, and also he made a lot of sense in a lot of things he talked about when they talked about abortion and they talked about other things. He meant, don't get crazy. I'm not running out and voting for him. I'm just saying I was very surprised to hear him speak as well as he did. And I encourage people to listen to it. That's all.
Adderall is one hell of a drug.
You beat me to it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was.
The perception is so far the opposite that you were surprised.
Yeah, 100%. And when you hear Donald Trump and Donald Trump speaks, you get Donald Trump. You know what I mean? You're getting 100% no matter who he's talking to. You get the same. I'm Donald Trump, and this is what I do, and blah, blah, blah.
But I feel a lot of people that say like when they sit down with Trump, like off the record, it's very similar. Where he's like, the easy to talk to.
Well, yeah,
like
but he's not being over the top.
When
Trump.
he's not putting on the show.
Yeah. But it was very much I was very surprised. When Howard would kiss his ass and call him a hero and say things like that, Biden wasn't like, well, yeah, I did. He was like, no, it's not. He was like just trying to tell you what.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I felt good about him hearing it. It made it for an interesting interview to listen to this at the least. I'm not changing any of my voting structure. I don't, but I did enjoy listening to the interview. That's it.
I saw snippets, but I
didn't see it. If I saw it, I may feel differently.
Well, and I got to tell you, the only thing that I took away from it, and this is definitely because I'm biased, is they just want me to like Biden because it was all the same talking points, like you said, about his family.
There was no softball questions. There was no it was all softball questions. There was no politics in there. There wasn't it was. I did like the way he talked about Trump, though. He said Trump calls me stupid. He calls me stutter. He calls me but he was like, whatever. I don't. Yeah. He blew it off. It seemed like you were listening to an old school Irish man talk.
Yeah, I did get that vibe, and I just am, I think, so upset with how their family's just been laundering our money that you're right, but it's tainted
I'm not talking about any of that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not talking about any of that. I'm just saying, as far as there's a guy named Howie Kurtz on Fox News, whose sole job is to be a media correspondent. He's a media critic, and he talks about things that happen in the media, and I think that's a great job. You're just talking about other people's jobs, but I don't know. Oh. God damn it! I can't remember why I brought it. Yeah, sorry.
But that was probably why they did that interview.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's exactly. And they got exactly what they wanted out of it.
Yeah, he did look good. I mean, granted, you don't see him stand up or sit down at all, which I think is genius because you watch him stand up and shuffle around. It ruins the whole.
We've had presidents in wheelchairs before that did fine.
You know
what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not trying to say nothing changed my mind about who I'm voting for or what I'm doing, or which I really still don't know who I'm voting for or what I'm doing.
I know, dude.
I'm saying I didn't walk away from that going, he's the guy.
Yeah.
He's our leader. I just went, oh, that's interesting. He didn't come across like he usually comes across on the television when they make him seem like a bumbling fool. And I found it very interesting to listen to the story about his life and his sons and his wife who died, and the tragedy that he'd gone through. It was good.
I thought he killed that wife.
He did not kill her.
Allegedly.
Patton Oswalt.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Did he talk about his son dying and then his other son taking his wife? Did he mention that? No,
he did. I don't
That's
think they got to that. Yeah.
No.
I didn't listen to the whole thing. I
Yeah.
heard it maybe a good.
I've always
45
wanted to
minutes.
hear his opinion about that. I mean, I obviously know it's
Can I tell you my opinion?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Really?
Yeah, because so if I died and my brother was single and him and my wife got together after that, I mean, it's a little weird, but
It's weird, yeah.
But you love who you love, and if through the tragedy of my death, for some reason it drew them closer, and they fell in love, I wouldn't care.
But it'd be like your one son is a decorated war hero, and then the other son is allegedly
Crackhead.
doing drugs. You know what I mean? So
you
it's
love
like
both your kids the same way.
no, I
matter-
mean, but for the wife, I'm saying the widow, it's
but
like how do you go from
until you're in that position.
I agree with that.
You're wanting something that you don't have. I mean, she could be completely under mental duress, missing her husband.
I understand
or
that.
she could have never really liked that husband and really kind of had a thing for the other guy.
Oh,
You never know
that
the
would
truth.
be wild.
Or she had a normal life, and then all of a sudden she was like, all right, well, time to party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Could have been. And what's a bigger party
Time
than
to let
Biden?
This guy's having fun. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hunter knows how to party.
What did you do Friday night? You went to the concert.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I
Friday
went to
night?
see Santino and Ebor.
What did you do Friday night?
I went home and went to bed.
Okay, yeah. I watched 4 hours of the Bon Jovi documentary.
Oh, yeah? What'd you
Like-
think?
Well, I thought it was like a 2 hour documentary, kind of hour and a half kind of thing. I didn't know it was in
Parts?
episodes. Yeah,
4
and I
hours.
watched all of them. What a loser! I laid in bed and watched that whole thing. It was really good.
Yeah?
I mean, I wasn't surprised by anything, but I'm only because I know everything. But it was very interesting to watch. I feel like I know John now. It was so much John.
I saw a clip of David, their keyboard player, talking about something was a huge song that had keyboards in it, and everyone panned it, and they were like, and he goes, and here we come out, and I'm playing keyboards. We have keyboard songs, and it was like, he was like, this is going to be terrible for us. I forget what the song was, though, but he was saying that it was a big song.
Was it Runaway?
No. It was somebody else's. It was a hit that was out.
Oh.
But everyone was like, "Oh, keyboards, nerd," whatever. And he's like, "Oh no, we're trying to become the biggest band in the world, and I'm playing keyboards." Yeah, I forget what it was though.
It's very interesting to watch. It does not get into probably as much as it does actually do a good job, but I want it to be all the drama. I want to hear about Richie, and I want to know all this stuff, but it's really
How
more,
much about the other guys? Is it mostly John? Is it 90% John? Or
so
is
that
it
the underlying story throughout the whole thing is John's voice and how it starts off with him losing his voice, going through all this stuff, and then eventually having surgery, even though he was trying to avoid that, and at the end it coming back a little bit. And at the point where they were shooting that documentary, he wasn't fully healed, so he couldn't really test it, but during that, they start from the very beginning and they show you how they got started. The amount of footage that they have is unbelievable. You should always videotape all your stuff. Like, remember that Val Kilmer documentary? It was great because he videoed everything. It was so amazing how they had such footage of him the first time he played at the Stone Pony, and Bruce Springsteen happened to be there, and he jumped on stage with them, because they were doing a Springsteen song, and he jumped up there and sang it with them, that kind of stuff. And the other thing is, it shows you a lot. This is what I'm into. It shows you a lot of inside their houses. I always want to see how the really rich people live, how many refrigerators they have, and it was good. It was good to see that and his apartment in New York and all this stuff. It's a very interesting documentary. You don't have to be a Bon Jovi fan. It certainly will help you stomach the music if you're watching it. But there's no performances or anything like that. It's just a story. But they really do it really well. It's very much VH1 behind the scenes because they go. And they'll tell the story, and then he's like, and then Richie didn't come up, and then they cut over to Richie for the first time, and he goes, "Wow, that's not the truth." And then they go to break. They edit it really well to where it's an interesting story.
Yeah, because I saw some articles where Richie says the real reason he left Bon Jovi, because it's coming out that this, that, whatever. Do they get into Ali John Such at all? Do they talk about that? About
they talked about his death, and they talked about him being him and Tico being a bad alcoholic, and Alec doing a bunch of drugs. Yeah, I talked to David Bryan one time, and David Bryan said we did a gig. They all did a lot of drugs. I don't know about John, but David told me him and Alec went out golfing, and they did a bunch of cocaine in Colombia while they were out. Wow. He goes, all he did was golf and do cocaine that day. He goes, but Alec would go out. Alec did crystal meth, and he would go out and he would do crystal meth, and he would disappear. And one time, John had a backup bass player ready to go because we had not seen Alec. And 10 minutes before the show started, Alec came in and was just ready to go. Like, he did so much of the bad drugs. And that's probably what killed him in the end, where he died so young.
You were saying you love to see how the rich live. What do you think John Bon Jovi, what his net worth is?
$400 million.
Any other guesses?
After you, Gio.
Yeah, I'd say 350 somewhere in there.
650.
$500 million.
Carmen?
700.
Mike Calta, $410 million.
Wow.
$410 million.
That must be pretty nice.
Yeah, wow.
Do you want to guess Richie's?
I mean, if you can have a restaurant that you just pay whatever you can pay, you know you're making pretty good money.
And he's got investments in sports teams and stuff.
He tried to buy the football team in, where was it? He tried to buy was it the Bills maybe? He tried to buy a team that was for sale.
Yeah.
And Trump screwed him.
Oh, really?
Trump went in there and campaigned and told him that if he did it, John was going to move the team, and they voted against John.
Oh.
That's why John hates Trump now. What's he worth? I say Richie $60 million.
Okay.
40.
30.
Richie, because he co-wrote a lot of this stuff. What did you say?
60.
I'm going to say 150.
Carmen?
200.
Right on the nose, Galvin.
150?
Yeah, according to Celebrity Now.
Really?
Yeah,
I like it.
That's
50
after
million.
a divorce.
Yeah, because of his investments, and he's got, I guess, a lot of the rights to the music.
Yeah, he's got a lot of songwriting rights on their hits, The other thing that they do in there is they show the relationship and how it formed between Doc McGee, their legendary manager who managed Kiss and a bunch of Motley Crue, and why that was good or bad for them, and then how that ended. And it's pretty good. It's another one they go, Doc, they're talking to Doc, and Doc said, we have to figure out the problem. And then John said, what if you are the problem? And then it ended. It was like, this is a pretty good job. Yeah, it's worth watching. I mean, obviously, I have an extra interest in it because I grew up listening to them and I was a fan. But it's a really good story about a rock and roll. Here's the thing: you should show it to your kids, because if your kids have a dream of what they want to do, no matter what it is, you got to work as hard as he did to get it, or else you're not going to get it. And he did it. He's worth $400 million now and 300 million albums later, but he did it because he worked his ass off.
Speaking of rich guys and documentaries and interviews with them, I was watching, Jerry Seinfeld has that new Kellogg's Pop-Tart movie coming out. So I was watching some interviews with him, and he was talking about how when he was a kid that there is a restaurant that he would go to. He goes, it was a restaurant. They'd move the table out of one of the corners and just kind of move one of the lights, and people could go up and sing and do comedy and do whatever.
Really?
And when he was like 20 years old, he went and did it. And he said Jackie Mason was in the audience, and he goes, and Jackie Mason, who is a legend, was a huge star at that time, comedian, And he said after I did, he goes, my 5 minutes or whatever I had at the time, he goes, Jackie Mason said, come here, follow me. And they went over to the bar, and he goes, kid, you're going to be so famous that it actually makes me mad how good you are. He goes, he actually said that to him after his first thing that he did, the first thing that he did, he said it was great. And he goes, I wrote that for the next 5 years. Jackie Mason told me I'm going to be a huge star.
Interesting. And if you're Jackie Mason and you see a young comic, if I'm an old radio guy and I see a young kid that wants to get in radio and we put him on the show, and then afterwards I say to that kid, hey, keep going. You could be really good at this someday. That's just me giving him encouraging words. I don't necessarily believe it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
in that case, it's Jackie Mason and Seinfeld. I kind of believe that Jackie Mason spotting it. But I mean, like a lot of guys, like a rock star, you could be good, kid. Keep working. They're just being nice. Yeah. And then those kids, all they needed was that little bit of words to be like, all right, this guy said I could be great,
Right. But
and then encourages them.
There's also, like you see, like those young kids that Brian Johnson got involved with their band. And stuff. You're like, they're going to be somebody. You want to try and call that too. You want to be like, hey, I knew back before anybody knew that they were going to be huge. So it's kind of cool.
I saw today Seinfeld's birthday.
Is it?
Yes.
70 years old?
Yes.
Sorry.
Did I
really bury the lead there? I didn't know.
No.
I
70 years old.
Yeah, I know, right?
He looks really good though.
But 70 is not that old now that you're 50.
It's not, and when you're a billionaire. It's also not
You-
Adrenochrome. What?
You have definitely lived more than you will live.
sure.
Gio, shut up.
Yeah.
You're not Nostradamus. You don't know
Yes.
nothing.
I mean, come
Because
on.
I had McGriddles this weekend, that doesn't mean anything.
Listen, we know.
Let a guy go.
McGriddles take a day off your life. For sure.
If they did, I'm gonna take 5 more, then that'll be it.
But Jerry actually looks better now than he has in the past because he always had that kind of longer hair in the back that was weird and stuff. Like he's got a full head of hair. He looks
Yeah, where'd
like,
that come from?
he looks like he's in pretty good shape. He never really lost his hair.
He did. He was very bald.
he got
had
hair
very
plugs.
horseshoe like
yeah.
Horseshoe.
Yeah, when he shaved it down for a little while, he had that big horseshoe thing in the front. He was when he was bald. He was bald.
Got the best hair plugs money can
Maybe,
buy.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Do it, whatever. But it looks good.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I mean, nobody had a better hair than Ted Danson.
I was just about to say best hair in Hollywood, Ted Danson, man. Ted Danson was bald for
When
a
I
long
found out
time.
Ted Danson had fake hair, I was blown away.
Yeah.
And Ben Affleck. If it's true Ben Affleck has it, then because Ben Affleck, Ted Danson looks like a good old man. Ben Affleck's still sexy.
I heard Tom Cruise has it too.
There's no way.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, black guys, you look cool bald, whatever, but there's no reason for you to be bald. Steve Harvey did a thing one time because he's, bald, shaved bald, whatever, and they put his old hair on him.
Yeah.
Like it looked exactly like you could not tell. He said that he had a guy, he goes, I had a barber that used to cut my hair. And he goes, it was $5 or $10, whatever it was. He goes, so when I started making money, he goes, I would have him go on the road with me. He goes, he was my professional barber that was with me all the time. And he goes, I would get my hair cut 3 times a week, because
Just shaving it up,
shaving
yeah.
and doing it and making everything nice, whatever. And he goes, you know what I paid him? $1,500 a haircut. He goes, I used to pay him and he'd be on the road with me and whatever. He goes, so whenever I shaved my head bald, he goes, we had to put him on suicide watch. He goes, I gave him a nice severance package. He goes, but you know what? Owns 3 salons and
Yeah.
this and
Good
that.
for
Yeah,
him.
so
$1,500.
yeah.
Oh
But
my
it
God.
was his friend. So he was just like, yeah, come on, I'll give you, every haircut's $1,500 and he's cutting it 3 times a week and stuff.
Holy
yeah.
cow.
Perfect. That's hilarious.
They make fun of me because I got 11 refrigerators, 12, 13, whatever it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's 7:28 in the morning. It's time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's news is brought to you by Pelt Shoes. You got to stop into a Pelt Shoes today and have your foot digitally measured for the best fitting shoe out there. You may have one foot that's a little bit bigger than another. That's how mine is. So they can tell you exactly what style and brand of shoe would fit you best. They'll give you all the information. They'll email it to you as well. And if you're into the pickleball, they have all the pickleball shoes you need there. Skechers, New Balance, Asics, K-Swiss. Not just pickleball, though. They have all types of court shoes, athletic shoes, walking shoes. If you need some beach shoes, you need some heels, you need some fancy boots, they got them all right there. And Pelts has 6 locations throughout Pinellas, Sarasota, and Fort Myers. Stop into a Pelts today and make sure you tell them Galvin from the Mike Calta Show sent you.
I know him.
Yes. So Steven Stamkos scored his 4th and 5th goals of the series, and the Tampa Bay Lightning avoided elimination with a 6-3 victory over the Florida Panthers in Game 4 of the first-round playoff matchup on Saturday night. Game 5 is happening tonight in Sunrise, Florida at 7 p.m. Only 4 times in 206 tries has an NHL team rebounded from a 3-0 deficit to win the series. So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah.
There's a chance.
The toughie.
I'm not saying who I'm betting on.
By the way, tonight, if you want to watch, Lightning is hosting a Game 5 watch party at Sparkman Wharf. That is going to start at 6 p.m. Thunderbug's going to be out there. They're going to have a bunch of autograph stuff, Lightning giveaways and everything. So 6 p.m. And, of course, you can listen to it right here on The Bone. At 7 p.m. is Puck Drop. So check
I
that out.
love the fact that people go out there and watch the games together. I love that they show them on the garage. I love they show them at Sparkman's Wharf. I think it's great that they do that.
Yeah.
I really do. Because, I have to get up early. I'm not doing it. But if I wanted to be with other fans, I want to grab a couple of Budweisers, I want to watch the game, there's no better place to do that.
And they
That's
present
really-
it very well.
Yeah.
Thunder Alley there or Sparkman Wharf, they have all the stuff set up. Like I said, Thunderbug's going to be over there giving away, doing all kind of giveaways and stuff. And plus, it's always cool whenever they show it on TV when they're like, here's a look at Tampa. Even they're down in Sunrise, whatever, they show Tampa and they show everybody out there. Yeah, it's cool.
Galvin, I have to say a happy birthday in addition to Jerry Seinfeld to one of my best friends in the whole world.
Yeah?
Titus O'Neill.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
I can't even imagine. Titus
26.
No, I'm going to say,
29.
You really?
No.
44.
Oh no, I say he's 48.
Yeah?
No.
51.
You're
Maybe,
much older.
Maybe I'm not much older. Shut up, Gio. I mean, I'm gonna guess just based on seeing his skin up close.
You say
48.
48? I said 44. Gio? Don't look. I got it. I got it.
Sorry.
I said 51.
Said 51. Joe?
52.
Carmen?
46.
Gio, did you say? Or
Yeah, I
no?
already saw it.
47.
Oh.
I was
47.
I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Wait.
47 is not that far off from my age. Titus,
How old are you?
no,
5 years.
you know what, Carmen? We don't have to make a a big deal about it.
You guys never could have gone to high school together.
We could have. He probably got left back.
No.
Oh.
Oh, he's not. He's not the smartest guy in the world. Nice and all that.
God.
Mediocre football player. Most famous wrestling move is falling under the mat.
University of Florida legend.
I mean, I wouldn't say legend. Scott Brantley's a legend. You
Tim
know?
Tebow.
Tim Tebow's a legend. He was okay. He was an okay player. Then he fell under the mat, and everybody fell in love with him. And now he's just running around town doing nice things like an angel on earth.
Worst fall, him under the mat or you in your backyard?
Oh, him under the mat made him money. Me in the backyard just made me look stupid.
Yeah.
So I give that one to me on the worst fall. Clearly, I'm kidding. Titus is one of the nicest and most genuine human. This is the thing about Titus. Everybody goes, Titus, man. Yeah, Titus. And they go, he really cares. Like, he really does care.
Yeah.
Like, Titus backs up everything that he talks about. Every dollar he collects, he does good things with it. He's genuinely a good person. So happy birthday to Titus. 40, what do we say? 40 what?
47.
47.
47.
47.
No. Yeah.
Whatever.
40.
To be
47,
that,
yes.
to be over 40 and have that body.
Oh.
Still have those abs and all that stuff.
He's not getting McGriddles.
No.
He gets
He
McGriddles.
probably can eat a McGriddle.
Yeah.
I bet he eats like a pig.
Yeah.
It works out, though.
Exactly. He puts the work into it.
Yeah.
He knows better.
He knows what it's doing to him. It's bringing him down.
Anybody need some new jeans?
Yeah, I guess.
If you're looking some
If I keep eating those McGriddles, I'm going to need new jeans.
A designer clothing brand in the UK called Jordan Luca just debuted their pre-stained jeans. That makes you look like you peed your pants.
Huh?
Joe.
Look at that. Look at that. Is that crazy? They made their runway debut last fall and immediately sold out when they hit their website, despite the fact that they're selling for $810 for PP pants. Okay. If you don't have that much, you can get a different version. They have a lighter wash, too, where the stain's not so obvious, but it looks like you peed your pants yesterday.
What is the cool thing?
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. If peeing your pants is cool.
Yeah.
I'm Miles Davis.
What is happening?
Yeah,
What
I don't
is
know.
that all about?
We live in the
It's
upside
just-
down.
It's, they always do this where they have the dirty hats and they have the ripped up jeans and the stupid thing that looks like you pooped your pants. Now you pee your pants. I don't know.
I'm ready for the asteroid.
I
I
don't
know
know what-
nothing about fashion.
I was going to say, I don't know what these kids are doing.
Yeah.
It's
I
high
don't know what
fashion.
kids-
That version, the lighter PP, I peed them yesterday, is around $600.
That's what they're called.
But
I peed
no,
him.
no, but they're sold out too, so you'll just have to maybe pee your
Peed
own
'em, yeah.
pants.
I can get you a
Feed
pair
him
of
yet.
pants like that for $12.
Joe,
No problem.
Joe will get them done.
Joe's was ahead of his time in the fashion.
Don't lowball yourself. You could sell those for way more than $12.
They'll be
man.
personally peed by
Yeah, dude.
Pap,
That
pap.
was- those
I can
are
open up
hotcakes.
that bottle of gin over there from
Yeah.
Chef Robert Irvine, and we can have those made in about an hour.
Yep, no problem.
pap pee pee pants.
Pee pap pap.
4P pants. 4P. 4P.
What did, I peed him
Pee,
yesterday.
Five
pap
P.
pap.
If you don't
5P.
have time to pee your own pants, I'll do it for you.
Pants.
All right?
Put the pants in there. 5P.
Oh, dude.
Five finger death pee. A new poll, Mike. I thought of you whenever I read this. Myself as well, because two different things though. A new poll asked people when you encounter cute things like a baby
Yep.
or an animal, cute little baby animal, whatever. How often do you feel the urge to squeeze them?
Oh, my God.
Like Lenny from Mice and Men. Lenny, you're hugging it too hard.
I was with JoJo's baby this weekend, and that kid was like, "Leave me
It's
alone."
not a baby. That's a kid.
Well,
That's a
they're all-
toddler.
It's a baby.
She's like 8 years old.
Age
No,
is
she's
just a number.
not 8 years old. She's like 3 years old.
well.
But she's gonna be 4.
She's I was closer than you were with
Yeah.
Titus to your age. How you like that?
She is just an adorable baby, and much like my daughter, she's like, "Leave me alone already." Yeah, you're right. I mean, I people are still sending me monkey videos, and
My
I wanna
problem.
squeeze a monkey.
My problem is you see like little puppies or something like that. Not only do I want to squeeze them, I want to bite them.
Yeah.
I want to bite them.
If you can tell your mom to show her hoots on the radio, you're not a baby.
Oh.
Oh, man, you were
Show
talking-
him,
okay.
Show him. Yeah, I didn't know what you were talking about either.
I was like, what?
19% say they always want to squeeze a baby or an
Yeah.
animal. 10% have zero desire to squeeze anything cute. I don't know what
Liars.
the other 71%, I guess, just didn't said, please do not ask me questions.
I've been falling into baby raccoon
Yeah, me
rabbit
too.
holes. Dude, they're so
Do you
cute,
follow
dude.
Sanchez?
I don't think so.
Sanchez, it's a pet raccoon. It's Sanchez, and then it has an albino friend, an albino raccoon, and they live with this woman, and they sleep in a drawer in her
Yeah,
dresser.
that's so cute.
Couple things. One, I know you've probably already seen, but check out red pandas.
It's unbelievable.
Red pandas don't look like real animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like something that was made up in Star Wars. But also, cruelest thing I've ever seen in my life is whenever they give the cotton candy to a raccoon.
Oh, I know.
Because raccoons always wash their food before they eat it. So they give them the cotton candy and they go over and then it disappears. And they go, I had delicious food and now it's gone.
Yeah, raccoons are cute.
There's a raccoon in my backyard. Every day, I can drop it off at the island if you
Yeah,
want.
bring it over, man.
Yeah.
We have
Well, it's
raccoons
family
that live by
island.
us. Yeah.
we don't want to. We don't need any more raccoons.
Yeah. I'm trying to get
We're filled up.
There's possums that live there too. I'm trying to make friends with some of them.
There's
Yeah.
a bunch of trash pandas in that house now.
We're people, Michael.
Trash pandas.
What an awkward situation.
Now, is she in now for sure? For she in for good?
Yeah,
She's in already.
yeah.
So you're already experiencing life with.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's been there pretty much the whole time.
Yeah.
I
now
like
the kid's there.
I enjoy it very much.
She's got her belongings there.
That's right.
I love family.
How many rooms are there? Is there enough
there's-
space?
The
3
Spanish's
bedrooms.
room right next to the daughter's room.
Yeah, we share a wall.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, but when you start bringing home your hinge dates,
Nah.
what do you mean? No.
I mean, I doubt I'll be doing that anytime soon. I mean, eventually, yeah.
Why?
Just because I'm choosing not to. I don't really want to have sex with anybody right now.
Dude,
Yeah,
can I just
yeah.
tell you something? I had a dream last night that I had a threesome, and all I want to do is have sex now.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Was it you and two McCriddles?
That's sexy too.
Yeah, I want to have sex, but I'm choosing not to because I don't want to. I don't want to do the same thing that I've been doing.
Like you
since in my
chose not to
20s.
answer your phone on Saturday?
I did not do that. I was in the water and I didn't have what.
Did we achieve balance?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you did.
wasn't going to say anything. You're the one who always brings it up.
I didn't say anything.
There's
he
no
does.
beads.
He does.
No
He
beads.
brings it
Oh,
up.
wow.
What do you mean there's no beads? What happened?
Dizzy's birthday.
Nothing happened.
Did you lose them in the ocean?
No.
He's
I still
achieved
have 'em.
enlightenment.
Yeah, not
They're
enlightenment.
inside him right now.
Oh man, I knew they were there somewhere.
He has them.
Oh, my bad.
You know where they are.
You know where
That was so quick.
Wait, so what?
Here, pull this string.
Did you just forget them, or you like
No,
make
no,
a
I have
decision?
them. I have them with me.
He
Yeah.
didn't really roll his ankle. That's why he's walking weird.
This is the next step.
No. I just don't need them right now.
Once you can put these beads inside you and untie them, you will
Untie them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
You just put them out one by one.
One
Bing,
by
bing,
one.
bing, bing, bing. Wait a second. You carry them with you, but you don't need to wear them.
Oh well, yeah. Like if I, yeah.
They're like
yeah.
an Alcoholics Anonymous chip right now.
No. They, I guess in a way, yeah.
If something
metaphorically,
hits him, he puts them on. If if there's something going on, then you put the beads.
I won't put them on. I'll meditate. I'll just
Do you
hold
feel
them in
like
my
a
hand.
little kid? You put them on, you disappear, and nobody can see you.
I wish.
Where did he
dude.
go? Where did he
Yeah,
go?
I wish.
What
yeah,
about the
I know.
bracelet beads? Are those the same thing, or that's
No,
just
no. These are just bracelets.
just for the
yeah.
hell of it?
Yeah.
I like a bracelet bead.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have nothing against that.
Yeah.
Well, it's glad to have you back, Smash.
Yeah. Thank you. It's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Okay.
I have a hot or not for you guys.
Yes.
An Illinois woman is facing theft charges after reportedly stealing from grocery stores over the last several months. Lanaya Bennett is accused of stealing from Hy-Vee supermarkets. They're up in Iowa and Illinois. According to court records, Bennett stole $4,200 worth of goods from the location beginning on November 23rd in 2023. Bennett is accused of skip scanning. Oh, I think everybody's done a little skip scanning. Authorities said she would mostly take about $150 worth of items to the self-checkout, but only scan a few of them. She would leave having paid a small percentage for the total items that she had.
I do that 100% of the time.
But it wasn't all high-priced thefts. Authorities say she once paid $2.78 for an item that was worth $8.34. Bennett would also sometimes have her juvenile daughter with her while shopping. She appeared in court and is facing charges that include third-degree theft and retail theft, with her next court appearance coming up in May. So she is from Illinois. Her name is, where is it? Lanaya Bennett, and she's skip scanning up there, going through the stuff. I don't have her age here, but I will tell you, I'm going to say that she's in her late 40s, early 50s.
Not hot.
You're going to say not hot.
Not hot.
You say not hot. Gio, what do you think?
Yeah, not hot.
You're going to go not hot? All right. Spanish?
I'm going hot. Illinois, Lanai, hot.
Lanaya.
Lanaya.
Mhm.
Isn't that part of a house?
I think Lanaya.
Lanai.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Carmen, what do you think?
I didn't really hear the story, but
Oh, well, thanks for tuning in.
I was answering the hotline.
We got a hotline guest here in a second.
All right.
Yeah, so, but I'm going to go not hot.
You're going to say not hot. All right, so Spanish is out on an island with the beads inside him. Everybody else, he says hot. Everybody else says not hot. Pap, show the scan skipper.
Yeah. Ooh!
What?
Wow, easy.
Yeah, that is not a good look
That's
at all.
a wig? That's got to be a wig, right?
I don't know.
I don't know, but she's on
It looks
Bob
like Woody.
Hope's face.
It looks like Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, that was not good.
Yo.
Like
Not
if you
good.
told me that was a guy
Yep.
that was wearing a crazy mop on his head, I'd
Yep.
go, yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry for his whatever living next to a power plant.
She has an abrupt face. Can I say that? Is that a thing? Does that make sense? It's very
Yeah.
abrupt.
Oh,
Like
it's-
immediately,
Yep.
just. bleh.
Can I tell you that anytime I ever do self-checkout, mostly it's at Walgreens, I don't intend to steal. But if I go up there and I scan it and it doesn't scan, that's in the
Yeah.
bag. It's
Yeah.
too right. It's in the
I
bag.
think if you tell the judge I didn't intend to steal, they say, yeah, that's fine.
No, I go, look, if you're making me do my own thing, I don't have
Right.
a lot of time. If
Yeah.
I scan it, doesn't scan, I'm not going to argue. I
Yeah.
came in here to get it, I'm leaving with
Make
it.
your things work.
Yeah.
Make your
Yeah.
things
That's
work
it.
better. Yeah.
That's it. All right, Carmen, let's go to the hotline and welcome to the show. I proudly declare my number one best friend. This is the great Robert Kelly. How are you, buddy?
Hi, buddy. You had a McGriddle?
No, I did not. I had two McGriddles.
Oh.
You lied to me.
Oh, no, I didn't lie to you. I didn't speak to you since I had the McGriddle.
I'm sorry.
You said you've been doing great.
We
have been doing great.
we were supposed to go to Robert Kelly. We accidentally got the food police on the phone.
I have been doing great. What I did is I started the show today by saying I had a slip up on Saturday. Saturday I went off the rails.
Hello.
All right. Well, I mean, we had a nice talk the other day. You're like, dude, I'm doing great. I'm doing this. I'm doing that.
Carmen, have
And
I
you
not been
need to
doing
make
great?
those-
Well,
he has been.
well-
just not on the weekend.
well,
What?
the two McGriddle wasn't the only thing.
No, Saturday was off the rails. Saturday was
What
off
else?
the rails.
What else?
John's birthday was Saturday, and he had a party, and I was like, maybe I'll just have one of these. Next thing you know, I had soda and a whole bunch of other stuff.
You know where
Chicken-
things really took a turn?
Chicken wings.
Where?
Is when you had a chicken nugget from your daughter's Wendy's earlier in the week.
See, I think it was
So
when
you're
he
saying
had
this-
the pizza and the cake.
Oh,
Pizza and cake!
are you saying this is
God.
not the first time he's cheated on this diet that
Wait
he's
a
been
minute.
doing so
when,
well on?
When did I have pizza
What?
and cake?
You had
when
pizza.
when you were down in St. Pete.
I didn't have any cake. I didn't
I
have
mean,
any
they
cake.
gave you 2 pieces of cake and then no cake came back.
I didn't eat any of the cake.
Benson Boone, Joey Brooklyn's.
Benson Boone, I didn't eat any cake.
But you did have
I had
pizza.
one piece of pizza.
Yeah, pizza.
And they gave you 2 pieces of cake.
Yes, and I strongly did not eat one bite of it.
I mean, but no cake came back with you.
No cake. Both those cakes went to my daughter.
No cake shall return. It's written in Mordor.
The chicken nugget in the car, that was the gateway.
Might have been.
My God, you're like the lead singer of Stone Temple Pilots. Right?
I'm in Fat Temple Pilots. Listen, I'm struggling, and I had an off day. You're an addict. Addicts have off days.
Eating chicken McNuggets in the back seat of my car. I am having some pizza in St. Pete now.
I love him.
I don't understand why this has to be about me.
Well,
Hey, I'm happy for you, man.
Thanks.
I've been telling you this is a waste of time for weeks.
can I just ask? So there hasn't been a week where you haven't cheated on your diet.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
How long have you been on the diet?
a couple of weeks.
How many times have you cheated?
Oh, I don't have. I'm not an accountant, Galvin. I'm not an account my accounting.
3 times in 2 weeks.
Hey, Bobby Kelly's on the phone.
It's impossible.
No, please, Galvin, do the math.
Yeah.
Please, you lie to me every week.
I've never lied to you.
What?
If I'm on a diet and I'm doing good and I ate one chicken nugget, is that a lie?
Yep.
I mean, if you're on a certain diet where you're not supposed to have chicken nuggets and you have chicken nuggets, you are no longer.
I don't think on any diet.
There's
chicken nuggets are allowed.
no diet. There's no diet on earth that has McGriddles on them.
No, there definitely isn't. The McGriddles were off the chain. This was a bad weekend.
Who gets 2? Who gets 2 McGriddles?
Everybody.
After the first one, you're like,
Better question, who
oh
gets
my
1?
God.
Yeah, I was going to get 4. I almost walked away at 4. Are you kidding me?
Can I blame Bobby for something?
Yeah,
Bobby,
sure.
you're a son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
Bobby calls me out of the blue.
Wait a minute, before you say it, Galvin, you look fantastic.
See? But that's the
great.
problem. That's the problem. Bobby calls me out of the blue the other day and he goes, "Hey, dude," he goes, "you look fantastic." I go, "Are you watching me right now? What's going on?" And he goes, "No, I saw your videos on Instagram and stuff." He goes, "You look great." And I go, "Yeah, I've been running a lot of this and that." You know what I did? Right after the phone call, went out and had Chinese food. You son of a bitch. You made me feel too good.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. I made you feel too good that you can go out and treat yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys are making me feel so bad. I'm going to go get more McGriddles after the show.
It was just steamed chicken and broccoli. It's okay.
Galvin, I'm looking at you on the video on YouTube. You got to pull the microphone down a little bit.
I know, but it's the way this is over here and stuff. And, I don't know.
But you can't see the rest of the beard, so it looks like you have a Hitler mustache and a SS haircut.
Sounds about right.
Well, you know,
All right.
you should see my boots.
Mike, this weekend we're working out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we're going to actually eat fantastic.
Yeah. See, I love his positive encouragement. I can't wait to see you and eat fantastic and work out with you.
Why are you shaking your head now?
No, I'm not.
I have some breaking news.
Oh.
Like, do I need breaking news?
No. Your brother is sending McGriddles to us right now.
I'll eat it. If it comes here, I'm eating a McGriddle.
Thank you, John.
With cheese, no egg.
Yeah, he is sending us McGriddles right
That's
now.
a hero right there.
Love you, John. Thank you.
You won't eat it.
You such a sweet ass. I will.
Oh, yes.
I'm still on the tail end of cheating. I can still squeeze it in before I go. Oh, yeah.
Gotta find your balance.
Yeah.
my
We're
guy.
back, baby.
I'm trying to pull you one way, and he's trying to pull you the other.
Listen to me. We are going to have a great weekend. Bobby is at McCurdy's Comedy Club in Sarasota this weekend. He flies in on Thursday. He's going to spend the night here, come on the show with us on Friday, and then Friday head down to Sarasota. Well, I will join him later in the night and then be there for the Saturday show, and then we come back here Sunday together.
Yes, we come back Sunday, and we're going to eat all weekend,
All
no
weekend.
McGriddles, and we're going to have sex.
What?
Oh,
What?
Wait,
Yeah.
together?
Hold it.
I feel like I'd rather have the McGriddles.
If
I
you want
actually do
something,
a thing called the McGriddle.
if you want something awful inside you, you'd rather it be the McGriddle.
What? When do you leave? Sunday or Monday?
I leave Sunday.
Okay, I was just checking.
Oh man, he's ready for
I
you
leave
to go.
Sunday night, late night.
Well, I was just saying if we stay Sunday and leave Monday, we could go fishing on Sunday.
Dude, you've lied to me about fishing for 3 years.
I can't wait to hear this. How have I lied to you about fishing?
Dude, we'll go fishing. All right, great. Dude, the winds are too bad. I just got.
Yeah, that's not a lie. That's nature.
Yeah, but when I go outside, there's no wind.
That's
And
but you're
no,
not on
over
the
by
water.
the sea, it's
Seas are moderate to a light chop.
All right. I mean, I'm not going to fight you, but you've said we should go fishing probably 14 times.
We had the Queen Fleet booked last time he was here with his family, and they called me the night before and they said we're canceling it because the wind. And then I didn't cancel it; they canceled it. And then I was going to go this weekend, and it was sold out. I was so disappointed.
Doesn't your brother have a boat?
Yeah, but it's if you take somebody's boat. First of all, I don't know how to drive a boat, so I'd have to make him take me, and you have to go out so far to be able to go fishing.
All right, well, all right, dude. I mean, you say you don't lie, but you've lied a couple times.
In what aspect?
You told me I'm doing great.
I was doing it. The bad didn't happen till Saturday. I didn't speak to you after Saturday. I didn't speak to you after Saturday. Bad happened on Saturday.
All right. All right. Okay.
You lied to me.
I see. This is the greatest thing because I can watch you now and I can watch your face lie.
You have called me a 7th degree black belt liar. You think you're going to see something in my face that's going to change that?
Yeah, because when you hug your boobs, when you hold your breasts,
yeah,
that's one of your tells.
No,
when you get nervous,
it means my back
you hug
hurts.
your boobs.
No, just means my left shoulder hurts.
I'm so glad you took the picture of me running with ho-hos. The Indian guy who's not behind you anymore. That makes me happy.
Running with ho-hos? Yeah, I had a great picture of Bobby eating a chip, dressed with a full Indian headdress, and I took it down because he's too skinny now.
You're offending the Indian nation.
I was offending Pringles.
And your Joe Biden thing, by the way, you're out of your mind. He's mentally ill. He can't even speak.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah, I listened to the whole thing. He couldn't even speak. He was just trying to get his talking points out, mumbling them out.
I thought he came across a lot better than they make him look on the news.
I mean, dude, you're better than on the news, but he read pause. He's like Jim Norton in acting.
Yeah, and listen, that's where he looks bad when he does that stuff. But if you talk to him on that one-on-one, he sounded okay. Look, I'm not voting for him. I'm just saying I was a different aspect of what you're used to seeing.
Dude, he asked him, "Are you going to debate Trump?" He goes, "No, I think, yeah, it'll happen down the road."
He said it'll happen. I don't know when. Well, so that's great. So he opened the door, and all of his staff buttholes puckered.
He went, "It will happen. I don't know when." That's how it sounded. You're forgetting the tone of it.
Yeah, but he's the most powerful man in the entire free world. I'm sure he doesn't have his schedule in his head. He's like, it'll happen. I don't know when it's going to happen. I can't believe you got me defending Biden.
I can't believe that you're defending Biden. He's not. He's a mumbling. He sounds like you after 2 McGriddles in the car. You go to Starbucks.
No. I sing opera after those McGriddles. They give me a whole new. What are we gonna do? Let's do something this weekend. Let's do something fun.
Told you, dude. We're gonna eat healthy, work out, and have sex.
I feel like one of those things I definitely don't want to do.
I got your back, Robert Kelly.
You don't want to work out?
I don't want to work out.
Oh, dude, we're gonna have a good time, dude. We're gonna go to the gym, pump some iron, and then we're gonna eat some good food, and then we're gonna clang and bang all over again.
Hey, I'll meet you there on Saturday night. I'm not gonna go there on Friday.
No,
this guy knocking on my
dude.
hotel room door at 6 a.m.
Dude, I'm staying at your house Thursday. I'm gonna stay at your house Thursday. We're gonna go to the gym. We're going to eat right, and then we're going to go up to the CPAC wing and clang and bang.
There we go. Looking forward to
it. We're going to go tummy to tummy, tip to tip.
Oh, man.
Whoa. I don't know if the tips are going to reach after the tummies.
No, they're not. Your stomach's too big and my stomach is too small.
Bobby's going to be at McCurdy's Comedy Theater on Friday and Saturday nights. Make your reservations to see him. Do that now before it sells out. I will be out there with him. I'm coming down Friday. I'm going to probably get down there after your first show, but I'll be down there on Friday night.
Yeah, I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. Galvin, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
Spanish, you sound great.
Thank you.
I'm glad I like the new you, the hammock spiritual guy.
I hate that guy.
Thank you, Robert.
I hate that guy so much.
Pap, you're the same, Gio. Same.
Thank you.
Carmen,
you look beautiful on the camera.
Thank you.
She doesn't listen to the show.
She looks adorable.
No, I had my mic off because I was coughing.
She's fully asleep.
She's got a bad back
during the show.
Dude, I have a bad back.
Thank you, Bobby.
I'm all nasally.
Pap looks like an extra in Popeye.
He looks like he should be chasing Peter Pan around a boat.
It looks like when you say something to him, you go, gig.
You will be on this show on Friday morning, correct?
Yeah, I would love to come on. I'd love to see you guys. After me and you, clang and bang all night long.
Be ready for Sporkle on Friday.
Oh, no.
Yep. Start studying.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to disappoint the person who gets me. They get me, and it's like sad.
Yeah. Clang and bang.
Carmen, can you pick something that I'm good at?
Sure. What are you good at?
Good question, Carmen. Good
All right,
question.
for whoever just giggled at that. that was an instinctual. That just came out, and you tried to fight it. That bugged me.
Hey, really? Are they really McGriddles on the way?
And your tone. First of all, Carmen, if you don't think I picked up your tone, sure, Robert. What are you good at?
Yeah, I'm just asking.
Remind us.
Yeah.
Making other people feel bad.
No, that's not, buddy. You ate a McGriddle. You feel bad internally.
See, Bobby, I'm so honest. I'm going to tell you I ate 2 McGriddles.
Hash brown?
Unbelievable.
No hash brown.
Unbelievable.
No hash brown.
You're mentally ill. If you're going to go for it, go for it. You got to get a hash brown.
You're going to do it. No, I don't think I ate the hash brown. Too greasy.
Carmen, I would say anything to do. What about maybe some Boston stuff?
I was going to say, all he knows about is Boston stuff.
I'll see if I can find a
Yeah, maybe
Boston
some-
quiz.
A Boston quiz, or maybe some bushcrafting, yeah? Or some clanging and banging between two men.
Hank, stand by. I think there's somebody at the front door.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
who is it?
A lot of bags of McDonald's.
What a
Are you
time.
guys you're not going to eat a McGriddle now, are you?
Oh.
No, I don't know. I thought it was somebody was at the front door, but I think Juliana's going to school, which I'm very
Multiple.
surprised by. I don't know. Well, when do you go, Joe? Will you go check it?
Yes.
Go check the front door. I say go check the front door.
Okay, go send them up.
All right, listen, Bobby, I'm
All right,
excited
buddy.
to see you.
Yeah, I'm excited too. We're going to have a good time. I love Sarah Sosa.
Yeah, McCurdy's is great. Sarasota is great. Do you know if anybody's opening for you?
I don't know. They asked if you were going on. And I was like, that's a game time call from Mike. He decides when he gets down there if he wants to go on or not.
Yeah.
So
No.
well, I got you. The room's all set. You're all ready to go. Friday night, you're coming down, right?
Friday night, our band Pipple Toddler is playing a charity gig in this area, and then immediately when it's over, Pete's dropping me off down by you because you're going to have my car.
All right, great.
So we're all
Yeah.
set.
And then-
Very excited to see you. You can find McCurdy's Comedy Club online. Make your reservation to see me and Bobby Kelly this weekend. Mostly Bobby Friday and Saturday night at McCurdy's.
McGriddles.
All right.
McGriddles.
McGriddles
Change
Comedy
the
Oh,
name.
man.
Change the name.
I'm not kidding, buddy. I'm in a week space. Look at I don't monkey bread me this weekend.
Bobby, I'm eating healthy when there's no McGriddles around.
All right, dude. No monkey breading. No get me off the rails.
You
I've
like
been doing all right.
You like protein shakes?
Whoa.
Well, yeah, we're gonna clang and bang, baby. I know. You're in.
All right. Listen to me. I'm excited to see you.
What kind of protein you talk about, big boy?
Hey, easy.
You're the least gay guy. You can't even pretend to be gay.
No, I'm not. I have nothing in my body. Like every once in a while when you and I talk about it, and you're like, if I found a hot girl with big boobs, do you think I care if she had a PB? I that amazes me that you say that. I don't care. It just amazes me because I'm so different. But I have no problem telling you when I think a guy is good looking. I watched Ocean's 11 last night. There's nothing sexier than George Clooney coming out of prison having to wear the tuxedo because that's what he got arrested in, but with the tie off. Oh my God, he's gorgeous.
Yeah, but Brad Pitt is eating something in every scene, which is hot too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, Brad. He gets hotter as the movie goes
Did
on.
you notice that?
Yeah.
Did you notice every scene he's eating something? Of course
Yeah,
you did.
of course I did. He ate McGriddles.
Would you
Nothing-
Brad Pitt or George Clooney? Who would you pick?
George Clooney all day.
Why?
I'm sorry. Are you asking me who I want to bang or who I want to look like?
Who you want to have sex with, but have a relationship? Like you have to be there the next day. You can't just leave.
Probably Brad Pitt. But if I had to look like one of them, I would pick George Clooney.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
have
you're
to
cool.
interrupt this little love fest of you guys.
Stand by, Bob. Stand by.
Here we go, Bone Fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by Farrah and Farrah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarrahandFarrah.com. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is
now. This hour's keyword is now. Head to the 1025 The Bone app now and enter now before 15 minutes past the top of the hour, and the $1,000 Bone bonus can be yours. Good luck, everybody. What you got?
I just got a bunch of string of text messages. So there are McGriddles on the way.
Yes.
Yeah. But not from Uber Eats. My nephew Tommy's coming to clean my car, and he's bringing them.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
You do look like George Clooney if a gypsy came up to you and went thicker.
All right. What did we learn
Hi,
today?
buddy.
We learned that George Clooney's hot, Joe Biden's still dumb, and Bobby Kelly's going to be in Sarasota this weekend.
And I've been talking about having sex with you this whole time, and my wife hasn't even batted an eyelash. Nothing to do with me
Because it's me. She knows. All right. I'm excited. I will see you. I'll see you on Thursday.
I'll see you on Thursday. No McGriddles. If I'm watching you right now, if you eat them at a griddle, I get to slap you in the face.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Bob.
All right?
Bye, pal.
Bye.
Love you, Bob.
Bye, buddy.
See ya. The great Bobby Kelly. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna devour a McGriddle if it gets here. I'm in a McGriddle mood.
I mean, how can you not?
No, I know.
I'm so jealous.
I'm sorry, Carmen.
Yeah.
Galvin, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll finish news. We didn't even really get started. We got like one story out, and then we got sidelined. So we'll do that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone.
Interesting information coming up about Conor McGregor
I know it.
that ties in with the show.
I know it.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do? You're just gonna make that red M
are-
stare at me the whole time?
Are you making your decision? You're going all in?
I mean, why does everybody else could start eating? You don't have to based on me.
you know, I'm just saying.
We're on the air. We're professionals.
Yeah. I'm gonna start chewing on here.
All right, then I'll just wait.
Here is an interesting thing for you, Mike. You talked about grabbing the wrong soda. You thought you were grabbing a diet soda. You got the full leaded soda.
Yep.
Pepsi had to recall more soda after another sugar mix-up. So 2 weeks ago, they realized a bunch of their zero sugar ginger ale was loaded with sugar.
Oh.
Yeah. And people going into diabetic shock. Now, more than 2,000 cases of mug root beer
That's what I had.
were supposed to have sugar, but did not have sugar. So they reversed it. They did the old dipsy doodle on it. Yeah.
I love root beer so much.
Well, that's what I had, a root beer. I usually drink diet A&W root beer, and I grabbed one at my brother's house, and I went, this tastes delicious. And I realized it was a real root beer.
I don't really drink soda, but if I go
Me
for
either.
soda, it's the root beer.
My brother had root beer. He had cherry soda. He had all the things. And then I jokingly said, what, no Yoo-Hoo? I didn't see the top shelf. They had Yoo-Hoo. I didn't drink it, but they had it.
Oh,
They had
Yoo-Hoo,
Yoo-Hoo. Yeah,
good.
it was quite the party. They even had a truck show up at 10 o'clock at night with ice cream.
Oh.
Yeah, and they even had alcohol-infused ice cream. And one of the ice creams had bacon in it. Yeah.
So you had ice cream too.
What? I told you I was off the rails. Carmen. I was off the rails.
Bacon ice cream?
I didn't have bacon ice cream. I was keeping it normal. I only had regular vanilla. I had vanilla ice.
I think this is great.
What's in the bag?
Everything.
What did it look like?
Like McGriddles, hash browns. Take you want the bag over by you?
No.
He wants the bag by him.
No, I don't.
feel like-
I'll throw that bag back at you.
Oh man.
Carmen, we have some definitive proof here, okay? You're always talking about it. Mike, you're rich. You're rich. Mike's rich.
Yes.
A new report.
Not yes, but yes, that's what Carmen
Right,
says.
Carmen's always saying that. A new report looked at how much you need to earn to be, quote, rich in all 50 states. They defined it as being the top 5% earners in your state. The lowest threshold is in West Virginia, where you need to earn $329,000 a year to be rich.
In West Virginia?
That's it?
That's in West Virginia.
I could go there and I could be like the guy from Roadhouse.
Well, that's the
I
lowest
built
one.
this town. My
That's
brother
what I'm
J.C.
talking
Petty here.
Mississippi is next at $334,000. Then New Mexico, $353,000. The most expensive state to be rich in is what? What do you think the most expensive state to be rich in?
New York.
Yeah.
New York, actually, no. New York's number 2.
California.
No.
Texas.
No.
Vegas.
Think smaller.
Nevada.
No.
Maine.
Hawaii.
Oh.
You're getting closer, Carmen.
Oh no,
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah.
Connecticut, you have to have 656,000 per year to be rich in Connecticut, so almost double the earnings that require West Virginia. New York is second, 621, followed by Massachusetts, 617 a year.
That seems very low.
Yeah, I feel like if you're making 600 grand in New York, you're about cutting it.
But you're in the top 5% of earners in the state if you're making that.
Crazy.
Top
So, Mike,
5%.
are you rich?
Well, I'm about to get to Florida, Carmen. He could be rich in other
Jumping
places.
the gun over here.
Florida, top 5%, $476,546.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
So you're rich. Admit it.
According to this.
Admit it.
He was rich 3 contracts ago.
Right.
So there you go.
Michael,
Yeah. Why? I don't know. What do you want me to say?
I want you to say, I'm Mike Calta and I'm rich.
I'm Mike Calta, and I inherited a house with a lot of refrigerators, and I have a friend named Bobby Kelly who convinced everybody I made $16 million a year.
Well,
That's why
Do
people
you
think
make
I'm rich.
above the 5%? Do you
Of
make
what?
over 400,000?
I can't talk about that.
can I tell you this, Carmen? That there was a quote from Mike Calta in a newspaper where he said, I'm grateful I make more than the president.
Yep.
How much
Vice
does the
president.
president make?
The president makes an estimated 400,000 per year. So if he makes more than the president,
Then he makes above the 5% average.
Alexa,
for Florida, it's 476,000. So
how
Right.
much does the president make?
I just told you. I just Googled it.
Yeah, she sucks. It's horrible.
Just admit it, Mike. You're rich. We all know it.
He's Florida rich.
Thank you,
He's
Gio.
he's rich in every state.
And New Mexico and Virginia.
West
And-
Virginia.
Maine.
He
And
makes-
Connecticut.
and Connecticut.
Yeah.
According to
Connecticut-
this list, I can live comfortably in New York. What was Connecticut?
Connecticut is 656,000 a year. You would be in the top 5% in Connecticut.
I don't know that. You
I
don't
do.
know that?
Yes.
I do.
We
I
know
know
how
that-
much you make.
I mean, come
How
on.
much?
you make
How
more
much do
than
I
that.
make?
I know how much.
You make more than 600.
All right, go around the room and guess.
Do you want me to write it down, or you
No,
want
no,
to
I
say-
want you to guess, but I want you to say, it like, you're saying per year everything, or just
No,
from-
I'm telling you, I know within a certain amount, I know what your base salary is.
Okay, so that's what we're guessing, base salary.
Yeah.
Because you have to understand in this business, there's a lot of more money to be made outside
Yeah,
of
there's
the base salary.
bonuses, there's appearance
Endorsements.
fees, there's endorsements, there's all kind of stuff.
McGriddles.
Do you want me to say or no?
I don't care, but you can go. Let's go around the room.
right.
Somebody write it down.
All right.
Go
Who
ahead.
wants to start?
We'll start with
Joe, you're first.
Joe. You're first.
All right, Michael.
Be real though, Joe.
All right. I will say that your base salary is $480,000.
This is a fun thing to me because nobody really has any idea. So these are all real guesses. Like nobody and I have not had a discussion with anybody about. Like I haven't said, "Hey, Spanish," between you and I, this is how much money. Nobody has any of those. These are all guesses. Galvin, you go last.
Okay.
All right, Carmen, you go.
I'm going to say your base salary with no endorsements, no bonuses, no nothing. 500.
Okay,
Who do you want to go next?
you can go next.
I said 510 base with unlimited McGriddles.
That'd be nice. Gio
700.
and Galvin.
I know that it was over what Carmen said a few years back.
I believe I said to Eric Duggins when I signed my contract one year. He said, "How much money do you make?" He asked me that. We were live on the air, and I said, "I make more money than a minor league baseball player." And then with my next contract, I said I made more than the president. So, and I don't even know if I did at the time. I was just talking out of my ass. But anyway, go ahead, Galvin.
Your base salary is over 600,000.
Okay.
Michael,
Yes.
what is your base salary?
No, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. No.
Can you say who
Who's
came
closest?
closest?
Yeah, who's
No, I
close?
can't say who came closest. 'Cause that
Why?
would pretty much because then I would just put it out there.
So let me do this.
Well, Galvin State knows it.
Lowest is 480, highest is 700.
Who's the farthest away?
Are we in the range? Is anyone?
Has anybody gone over?
Oh, I can't answer any of these
That's a
questions.
no.
These is just well. But here's the thing.
Wow.
Wow.
You're rich.
I'm not, in West Virginia, I'd be doing great.
You are. If you're
Honestly,
making,
I'm thinking about moving to West Virginia.
if you're making $476,000, if you're making over that in Florida, you're rich. You're in the top 5%.
Okay.
Right.
Can you move to New Mexico comfortably?
I think I could buy New Mexico based on these numbers.
Yeah. So let's just go ahead and say that you're in the top 5% in Florida.
And you're rich.
I don't know any of these things.
What was
We're telling you.
what was Florida? What was the top 5?
476,000.
Oh yeah.
Top 5% for Connecticut is 656,000. Which I'm saying you're fine there.
You say I'm fine in Connecticut,
All right.
and you say I'm fine.
I'm saying if you're not in the top 5% in Connecticut, you're in the top 6%.
By the way, here's the one reason why I wouldn't, because I don't care. I'll scream it from the mountaintop. But two things: one, I have thing in my contract says I can't talk about it, and two, because listen to Carmen already. She's like, must be nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Every time something breaks in her house, she's gonna be like, man, Mike's got 9 more refrigerators.
Oh,
just like
resentment
that
is
one.
at an all-time high.
Who?
Resentment is at an all-time high.
Yeah, that will be that's the number one reason why I couldn't be like,
I
let
don't
me
have any
tell you
resentment,
guys what I
I mean,
really
we know.
You don't know nothing.
We know.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said 500.
You're not even in the ballpark.
Oh.
We don't know if that's high or low.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay, so you're clearing easy. Okay, I see you.
What do
I
you see?
you.
You don't see nothing. You don't see nothing.
If I'm not close, that means you're making more.
It doesn't mean you're making more.
That
It could be making
does.
100,000 less than what you said.
Can
You're
we
not.
add bonuses, endorsements, and do it again?
Please don't.
Because I know how much your house costs.
You do. I mean, anybody could find that out.
Right, on Zillow. So I know
Zillow.
how much you paid for it. So you need to.
Well, first of all, Zillow doesn't tell me how much I paid for it.
Yes, it does. It says
Oh yeah,
how
it
much
does.
it's
It tells how
sold.
much it sold for.
Yeah, I mean, you can get a good loan.
Plus, my wife's rich.
But I'm saying, based on that, like you should be making what your house is.
My wife has 2 jobs. That's how hard things are in this house.
She does?
She works 2 jobs. Yeah.
Wow.
She doesn't have to.
No, but
She
does.
chooses to. There's a difference.
Do either of them pay?
Yeah, they both pay.
Okay.
But she chooses to. She does not have to.
They both pay, and the one that she has a master's degree for pays less than the other one. That's so ridiculous.
I thought you said they were more like hobbies.
We're also not.
Whoa,
Talking
you're gonna get me divorced.
All right.
we're also not talking about your wife's salary.
Yeah.
Talking about you.
Yeah.
She could not live in Connecticut.
All right. Any final thoughts on this? Anybody?
Well, I think it's confirmed.
Yeah.
What
you're
is?
rich. You're rich.
Okay,
And you just need to stop saying that you're not.
but I'm
'Cause
not.
but you are. We just proved it. You're
You
rich
live in the state of
every
Florida.
state.
You're in the top 5%. That is, quote, rich in Florida. You
Yeah.
make
Well,
over that.
I don't understand how you guys all guess how much money I'm making, and when now all of a sudden
Because
everybody knows.
I know for a fact that you make more than $476,000 a year.
How do you know that for a fact?
I know.
But how do you know for a fact?
I know.
He knows.
But I mean, how? You don't know for
Maybe
a
I
fact.
saw something years ago.
Years ago.
Yeah, years ago.
Which means it only went up.
Better. What did you see?
I saw something years ago.
Just laying
What
out.
did you see?
Laying out on the
My
desk.
check stub?
No.
What was it?
I saw a file on a computer that I wasn't. It was a computer that I was supposed to use.
All right.
But I was clicking on stuff, and I clicked on a thing and found not only you,
Oh, well.
Yeah.
oh, everybody,
Oh, I want to know.
everybody.
I saw your salary on Bone TV.
Sounds right.
Keep watching. I might put it up again.
I never watched it. So, what do we decide?
You're
Well,
in the
hold
top
on.
5% in Florida.
Yeah.
Carmen, I know how much you make.
Okay.
You're not rich.
I'm not rich.
It must be nice.
It's not nice.
I also don't know how much Carmen makes.
It is stressful. Okay.
No joke. I kind of have an idea what people make, but I have no idea. I don't pay anybody on this show. That's not my job. They don't work for me. They work for Cox. So I don't know. I can guess like you guys did, but I can't. I
Cox
can
Media
guess.
Group.
Yeah,
Go
what did I
ahead.
say?
Go ahead. We got to guess yours. Go ahead and guess ours.
Yes. I love this.
Base salary.
Do you want me to guess that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just base salary.
Yeah.
Carmen, 55.
All right. Carmen coughed and farted and broke her back.
Carmen, am I
so
right or
bad.
wrong?
She's choking.
You were wrong.
Higher or lower?
I can't tell you.
Why?
You can't tell us that I can't tell you.
That means it's higher. By judging by Carmen's
What you guessed is higher than what she makes, or
No,
what she makes?
she
is
makes
higher?
more.
Oh no.
Unsung hero.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No.
All
I knew
right.
that.
Yeah.
Geo, 75.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Spanish, 50.
Oh yeah.
Joe, 14 an hour. And Galvin, 150.
You're low on Galvin.
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't know. And I'm not guessing what they're worth. I'm guessing what I think this cheap company pays.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. You're high on Carmen. You're high on Spanish. You're high on Geo. You're high on Joe.
Way high on Joe.
I gave Joe an hourly wage.
Yeah, still high.
You said it was 14.
$14.90.
Yeah.
14 would be-
yeah.
Or 9. Okay. then
14 would be nice, Joe.
That would be nice.
Oh man. Well, how close did I come to everybody? Oh, now nobody else wants to talk. Everybody climbing up.
You're
now.
high, you're high on me. but
Carmen, you're I'm gonna say about 13 off. Spanish, I don't even know. Geo, yeah, you're very high on Geo.
Yeah.
Very high.
Yeah. And
I have multiple sources of income.
Joe, you're high on. Yeah, but you're.
I was
we're
just
just
using
talking
this
just
one, yeah.
this. Yeah.
I'm going to go to the phone line and see what how far off we
man.
think. 727-579-1025 or 800-771-1025.
Galvin's
can
got the super secret file. He can find out.
Right.
That's true.
I don't have access to that file anymore. I went back and looked at it, and it was taken out of that. It was in a public folder.
What year was this?
Oh, this was quite a while ago.
Yeah.
So that's why I know that it's But yeah, it was quite a while ago.
Were you upset at the time? You're like, oh, I can't believe this.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You're worth what people will pay you.
Yeah.
That's how
true.
it works, man.
That's the thing. I don't want to know what anybody outside the show makes, like on the station. If I find out somebody else is making a crap load of money, I'd be like, oh,
They're not.
man. But I would. Galvin knows. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, how's it going? I guess you guys can just look on the Google and ask, your salary. It should show it.
Why can't
On Google, he said if you Google it, it'll show our salary. No.
Did you Google it, sir?
Not yet. I was going to do that next.
Oh, well, then,
I was hoping to
then
get
you're
back to-
ridiculous. That's the dumbest statement I've ever heard.
No.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, Mike. Good morning. How are you?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good. I've been listening for so long. You used to, about 4 years ago, you were doing the same thing as you're doing now. They were talking about your salary, then it went to their salary. I think Galvin's the only one you really don't know because he loves to gamble. So maybe he.
No.
maybe
We're
he
talking
doesn't
about
wear-
just the salary from the radio station, not
so-
earnings.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, salary. All right, let's see. I'm going to say that Carmen makes probably 40. Joe probably makes 25. I would say 20 to 25. I would say Gio probably makes around the same, but he does have a second job, maybe 20, even though he should be making a lot more because he's a video guy. I would say that. I
agree with all this.
I would say that Spanish probably makes probably the same as Carmen, but I remember years ago she said that he made more because of endorsements.
Yeah, but
so I would say,
we're talking about just salaries. But yes, you're right. That's the thing. Once you mix in appearances and endorsements, it's a Wild West. I don't know who's doing what. I don't know who's making. I mean, Spanish has been doing gigs. Carmen's been doing gigs, so it's hard to tell.
I'm gonna say Galvin probably makes about 120. No, nothing extra, just base salary 120. Probably when you first started the contract, I'm talking about like 7-8 years ago. He's probably making like 70, but it's gone up. Obviously through the years, and guaranteed you're probably making a solid 6 without anything else, like a solid 6.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. That makes me very comfortable in Connecticut, sir. I appreciate your phone call.
By the way, I don't like that you think in 7 years I only went up $50,000. How dare you?
Granted, he did not see the file.
Yeah.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Morning.
Hi, sir.
I feel like Pat makes just as much as a fireman that volunteer. So
You're very close. You're a little high, sir.
Much like the fireman, he's allowed to take whatever he wants out of this house when he leaves.
All right. Well, there we've got nothing established.
The internet does tell me how much you're worth.
Well, it'll say Mike because he did the interview, and it says.
What does it say I'm worth?
It says estimated $2 million.
That's interesting.
Mike Calta net worth 2024.
Okay. I don't know.
Must
don't
be nice.
Right, Carmen?
Oh, man.
Lori Loughlin did an interview with First for Women magazine, and when she was asked about challenges in her recent years, she had this to say. She said, quote, "For me, it's like that song. I get knocked down, but I get up again."
Oh, she
Old
Chumbawamba.
She gave him the old Chumbawamba.
How about that time she went to jail?
Yeah.
That's a pretty tough
She
time.
got knocked down.
Yeah.
She gets up again. She was on Curb Your Enthusiasm this year.
I'm 100% on her side. If I had the opportunity to send my son to college and get him into FSU or wherever he wanted to go, and it just meant I had to nix another kid out of school,
But
I'd do it in a
the
second.
crazy thing is she is the only celebrity that's done this. Isn't that crazy?
She's not even the only celebrity that got caught.
Yeah.
What do you got? A little hash brown? Gio gave it.
Burger guy.
Yeah, baby.
I got no shame. This stuff's getting cold, man.
It's right there. It's so close.
Bag's right in my face. I can smell it.
Yep.
Fish is out there in Las Vegas at the Sphere, and Drew Carey was sent a signed blender from Fish. Last week, Drew tweeted that he would stick his junk into a blender just to see their show in Las Vegas at the Sphere again. He's already saw it. He said it was unbelievable.
Can I ask
Please
you?
don't do that,
Let
Drew
me
Carey.
put this in there real quick. I mean, I only
Fish?
know one song by Fish.
Which one?
Bouncing.
Yeah, Bouncing.
on the Road.
Farmhouse is one of my favorites.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let's hear it. It's the most popular song.
Welcome, this is a
Yeah, I remember this. I don't hate Fish. I just don't like Fish. Like, I mean, like, there's certainly not going to go to the Sphere.
Right.
Although if I did, I'd go for the total immersion experience. I mean, I think that'd be fun.
Which also, I think out of all the bands, you put in that Sphere, Fish seems
Perfect.
like, because, obviously you're doing drugs, you got all those sights and sounds and stuff. Like, it'd be very, into all of that.
I watched it the other day. I watched the Sphere concert, just a wall, and it was making my face melt, and I was sober. So I can't imagine what it's like if you're high.
I can't wait for them to have like some good DJs in there that do insane light shows in that whole orb thing. That's going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah. If they do like EDM stuff in there, oh, people will be going wild. People may never come back.
Bobby Kelly just texted me, I'm so hungry now. We got plenty of goddamn McGriddles here. I tell you, I really want a McGriddle. But even my wife said, don't eat the McGriddle.
Oh, what? Come on.
Do it.
It's right here.
Fun police.
Cognifit.
Fun police.
Chinatown.
You only live once, man.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's not going to be that long if you have that McGriddle.
Exactly.
Plus, it's a slap in the face to your brother. He sent this over for us as a gift.
Hi, you're live on the air. Hello? Meow. Can you hear me? Oh. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Kidnapped?
What?
I couldn't hear you.
Hi, I'm
What?
right here.
You see, that's my life. That's how she talks to me.
Oh my God.
Where are you?
What? I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
Pilates?
Me too.
Must be nice.
She's going to
Oh,
Pilates.
really?
She's going to Pilates / boyfriend's house.
Yeah.
Aren't you going to be too full from all your McGriddles?
I have not eaten any McGriddles
Today.
Oh, good.
today.
Then I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't be proud for another 5 minutes.
Shouldn't base your life.
Gio's
based on
going for number
pride.
2 already.
I'm just taking a peek in the bag.
Sure is.
All right.
Your brother sent
Enjoy
over.
Pilates.
Is that it? That's all you want?
I wanted to know if I could eat a
Is that a
McGriddle.
chicken one?
No, this is a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel.
Well, there's no, you cannot.
Okay. Bye.
Oh, man.
She said yes, right?
Yeah, I heard
That's
yes.
what I heard.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
proud of you.
There it is. There it is.
Said you deserve
Which
it.
one's that? What is that? What
This
is
is straight up McGriddle.
If you throw it to him, he has to catch it.
No, I'll swat it back in.
no,
he
don't
will
worry.
swat it
back.
He will not ruin that. He will not
I
ruin
will
that by
swat it
swatting.
like
come on.
Kong.
It's still warm.
I will swat it like Kong
I'm
hitting
not-
on an airplane.
I'm not going to toss it.
Oh, you can just smell
I'm not
the
going to waste it.
the syrupy goodness.
Throwing him a baby.
Speaking of, I watched a couple of seconds of Godzilla and King Kong yesterday.
Oh, which the new one or?
I don't know. It was a deaf kid was talking to King Kong. They were sign language to each other.
Yeah, at the very beginning.
I don't know where it was at. I just put it on for a
Yeah,
second.
yeah, that's
and
new
King
one.
Kong, who could fight a fire-breathing dragon, was somehow chained to a boat. Like that, they figured out how to get him down
Yeah,
there.
they got those big chains.
Yeah,
apparently.
and then the little Asian kid went out there and was like punching himself in the head, and he's like, "Kong, go home, Kong, go home."
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I didn't know.
Did
I
you
just
watch
turned-
the part right
I shut
after
it
that?
off. I shut it
oh,
off.
you,
What
there's
I
a
miss?
big fight, right? Literally right after that.
Who?
Kong versus Godzilla. Godzilla's in the water, comes up. Then they have to unchain him from the boat so he can defend the boats.
Hey, if I were him, I'd be like, "Oh, you guys had me chained all this time. Now you want me to
but
fight?"
he was drowning. You can't let him drown. You know, Kong don't want to drown.
Whatever.
And then he visits his homeland. Yeah. That one's a wild ride.
Stand up.
Right? So, right?
No.
3 feet of water. Stand
Kong,
up.
Kong want McGriddle.
Yeah.
The Smashing Pumpkins have officially bagged themselves a new guitarist.
Who?
After throwing the door open to axe slingers worldwide. I told you earlier not to show the goddamn picture.
Okay.
You're the worst.
Did you show it, or did you just pull it up on the computer?
It's a hot girl. Next story. It's a hot girl. There you go.
Well, who is she?
I'm going to say
Not
hot.
hot or not.
I know who she is.
I know, but I told you not to show the picture.
Oh, man.
It's Kiki Wong. She's hot as
Kiki
I almost
Wong.
said the S word.
Can I see her?
She's
Yeah,
super
take a
hot.
look.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You've probably seen her on Instagram. She does a lot where she'll like walk in the frame and just start playing stuff.
Yeah.
And she does a lot like Slayer and all kind of
That's
stuff.
a great name, too. Kiki Wong.
Oh, dude. She's gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm surprised Smashing Pumpkins went
Right?
for a gimmick. You know what I mean? Listen, she's good.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she's not good.
I mean,
but,
they had a girl bass player forever.
right, but also she definitely has a social media presence and she's super hot. So
Yep.
there's all those things which would make you think Smashing Pumpkins would be like, no, we can't.
I don't know.
You know what I
dude.
mean?
Smashing Pumpkins is nothing for me.
Yeah.
Billy Corgan, although I hear him on with Drew every once in a while, and he sounds like he's a pretty normal dude, but I met him one time when I was young, and he was a dick to me, so he wasn't a dick. He just wasn't cool. You know what I mean? Like, he'd talk to you, but he just wasn't cool, and I just always have the feeling that he's not cool.
Yeah. She has an OnlyFans, by the way. It's
Shut your goddamn Kiki Wong mouth.
But she doesn't.
nothing. Yeah, it's
Right.
nothing great.
Does she
She
show her
doesn't show
nips?
anything?
That's all I want to know about.
Nah, I've
Now that you're
looked.
out.
Yeah, I don't think you should have. They should call it something else.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
agree
mean?
with you.
Yeah, if you have OnlyFans, you should be showing stuff.
Yeah.
And there could be levels of it.
I'll
you know,
pay extra.
But yeah, if you're just in bikinis and lingerie and stuff,
Yeah.
get out of your Sears catalog.
Yeah. I gotta tell you. No. All right. whatever.
What happened? You subscribed?
I must have had such a great dream.
Oh, never
Because the
mind. I'm
minute-
sorry, I didn't know it was that.
The minute you start talking about naked girls, I'm like, I'm fired up today.
Oh, man. Go to Pilates.
What about McGriddles?
Ooh, those are hot too.
During the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship pay-per-view broadcast, Conor McGregor was there and made a huge announcement. Conor McGregor
He's Irish.
has agreed to become an owner within the organization.
That's great.
Yeah, so Conor McGregor, part owner of BKFC now. How cool is that?
That's awesome.
It's one of the
'Cause-
biggest names in combat
Yeah.
sports.
Sure, yeah.
Now he's on the,
And that's much better than that slap fighting thing.
Oh, yeah, that slap thing. I don't
Yeah.
like it all. I don't like it all.
I don't know what it is about that because it seems like it's right up my alley, and it's not. I don't like seeing any of those people get hit. Joe used to play that on Bone TV when we did it, and it bothers me to see.
No, bare knuckle fighting is really good. It's exciting to watch. In fact, they had a heavyweight fight where the one guy knocked the other guy down. He fell backwards and broke his arm.
Oh,
yeah. And he was like, hold on. I broke his arm was like totally out. Well, he keeps the belt.
Also, when's the last time you got bare knuckle punched to the face?
No.
I've been hit in the face before. It's not fun.
It never
it's-
hurts right there in the moment either.
No, it hurts the next
Yep.
day. In the moment your adrenaline kicks in, you're like, I got to punch this guy back. But the next day, you're like, God damn, that hurt.
Well, Spanish and I went over to the bare knuckle fighting championship over at OCC, and it was great because a lot of those fights will only last like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Yeah.
just come out and start throwing, man.
And what's even better is a lot of the fighters will fight, and then where we were sitting, they were like after they were done, they put on normal clothes and they'd walk them. They were like sitting right in front of us,
All
behind us.
bruised up.
Yeah, everyone that lost, I kept on going pussy, and then they pointed Spanish. I go, he said it. He said it. WNBA star Candace Parker is retiring.
Hell of a
Star,
run.
I say, star.
Hell of a run.
Well, she got enough money to retire.
Candace plays for.
Real quick, I bet Candace is not rich in Connecticut.
No.
Candace plays for the Oklahoma Seawolves.
No.
The Utah Sparkles.
Guys, she's a star. She's a WNBA star. You should know who she plays for.
What's her name?
2 down. Candace Parker.
Plays
Let's go. Spanish.
for the Florida Falcons.
Florida Falcons. No.
The
Joe?
Boston.
The Washington dishwashers.
Carmen may actually know because I think we talked about her before and Carmen said something. Do you know Carmen?
I do.
Off the top of your head, or did you
Did
look
you
it
look
up?
it up?
I looked it up.
Give us a city first.
You had to look it up.
Liberty? Can I guess again? Liberty? Is that one?
Not the Liberty.
No.
Can you give us a city and we'll try and give you the team
All right,
name?
but everybody could not say who she
No,
plays for. The
no.
star of the WNBA, they say. Las Vegas.
Oh, the Las Vegas
Lady Knights.
Leanderthals.
Oh.
The Las Vegas Aces. Is
Las
that right?
Vegas Aces,
Oh.
yeah.
All
Yep.
right.
The
Las
dirty
Vegas
asses.
Aces,
Back
yeah.
to the dirty asses.
Yep.
Big fan.
There you go. Can we stop calling people stars?
Hey, man, ace up.
Not
Stop
everybody's
calling people goats.
not everybody's a goat. Not
What about
everybody's a star.
legend?
Not everybody's a legend. I was just about to go through the list. Yeah, it's terrible. Stop it. You're diluting it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot
I
of
agree.
legends.
I
A
agree.
lot of legends.
Living legends is what's the worst.
Living legend, Ron Diaz. I'll give you that. Goat,
Ron Jeremy, living legend.
Howard's a goat. I'm thinking just in radio.
Yeah, yeah.
Howard's
I
a
agree.
goat. Ron Diaz is a living legend.
Which you wouldn't say Howard is a living legend also?
Well,
Goat's better than legend.
yeah, goat
I'm-
better, goat bigger than legend. Howard's the goat, the greatest of all time. Anybody else is below him.
Okay. But all right.
Huh. What's the other terms? Star? Yeah, there's a lot of stars.
Yeah, but porn star.
Yeah.
Are you really a star?
Used to be, not anymore.
Yeah.
The early, like your Jenna Jamesons.
Yeah.
Well,
Star.
I tell you,
Yeah.
I told you I'm a little bit horned up right now. I went through the porn channels last night, and I didn't recognize Lisa Ann is where I stopped because everybody else just had.
Living legend.
Yeah,
Lisa Ann.
Lisa Ann.
Yeah.
But everybody else just had names, and I was like, I don't know who that is.
Was she
I don't know who that is.
Nailing Palin? Was that her? She did
Yeah.
it with Sarah Palin?
Yeah. She was hot. I can't tell what's going on in her boobs. Like, I imagine they're fake, but they're very globular.
They look like two McGriddles to me.
Probably old school. Probably old school fakes.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
because they were hanging, though.
But I think she's had them removed now.
Okay.
Yeah.
all
You know
right.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think what you were watching was probably old school boob job where it's not as good.
Yeah.
They really advanced in that technology.
Well,
you guys
and
got to check out Nicole Aniston. She's also a star from the
You-
old days.
when you have your boobs done, you have to redo them every 10
Sure.
years.
Gotta
Yeah,
tune 'em
yeah.
up.
Just like a
So-
root canal.
Yeah.
It's like a root canal.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Better off pulling it.
Yep.
I've been
In both
pulling 'em.
cases.
Yeah.
I have some new music for you guys.
Okay.
Would you like to hear
I
some new
love new
music?
music.
Yes.
This is a cover of a different artist.
We've
So
had
it's art-
we've had new music from Bon Jovi and Motley Crue this week. Look
This
at
is-
this, Duran Duran.
This is a cover from a different artist. So it's an artist that's out now doing an artist I will tell you has passed away. So take a listen. Whenever you know either artist, you can holler it out.
All right.
Here we go. New music on the Mike Calta Show. It is a cover of Tom Petty's I Should Have Known It,
Yeah.
done by Chris Stapleton.
Oh.
Chris Stapleton, yeah. Sounds pretty
Its
good.
quality is.
Yeah, that seems
Yeah,
like
that's
it's a
why.
little-
Yeah.
but also not a huge Petty song. You know what I mean? It's not
Right,
one of his
right,
huge
right.
hits or anything like that, but it's a pretty good song for Chris Stapleton. Sounds pretty good. So there you go. Yeah. New music, Chris Stapleton doing a little Tom Petty. Don't mind
I
that.
wish I had a little of that Chris Stapleton. Grrr,
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I wish I could sing. Not to be famous, but to just be able to sing.
I got to tell you, I can't sing. We all know that.
Yeah.
Sing along with Galvin and all that stuff, whatever.
None
but
of us can.
But I have found like where my register is, you
Okay,
know, and
yeah.
I don't know what it is exactly. Like I can't tell you, oh yeah, if they play it in C, I can really
Right.
jam it or whatever.
But you can hear it.
Foreigner, not Lou Graham, Kelly Hansen, who does it a step down.
Right.
In the shower, I'm pretty good.
You're pretty good?
I'm pretty good.
If there was a concert in your shower.
I will tell you this. Even in the car, because I sang it the other day, I said to my wife, I go, listen, be honest, I'm going to sing full out. And she said, that's the best you've sounded singing a song.
Wow.
Yeah. Not that that's good.
I love you,
it's
dude.
the best. How terrible is it to be my wife? Now, listen.
It sounds like a blast.
Listen
dude.
to me sing Foreigner and tell me what you think.
It's always fun.
I don't think that I could ever say to my wife, like I've sang in front of my wife in the car and stuff, and I walk around the house singing, but I could never say, okay, listen to me, I'm going to sing this
really?
to you. Yeah, I would never be able to finish singing in front of her if I said
Sometimes I want to force Joe to listen to me sing, but he's a
Joe,
singer,
yes.
so I just know he's going to be just mean
I
about
shake
it.
my head immediately and hit him with a bamboo reed.
that. Smart. I don't have any, I'm not embarrassed. I just
Yeah, why don't, yeah.
don't want to do that to you.
No,
I'm
you
just
can
not
sing
a
in
good
front of
singer.
me. You can sing in front of me whenever you want, Michael.
No, not you. I don't care about you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying to my wife.
Finally, in news, a website published a list of what they say are the most intense acting performances of all time.
Oh, is this going to be one of those? Like, I'm excited, but also I feel like I'm going to be upset by this.
Most
I don't know.
intense acting.
Intense. Okay, so think of an intense scene.
Oh,
Who did a
I
great
know-
acting job?
I've got mine.
Who
I
you
got mine.
Who
Jim
you got?
Caviezel, Passion of the Christ, when he's getting whipped and
No,
flogged.
come on, anybody.
I have the top 7 here. Jim is not in the top 7. Gio, what do you think?
Jack Nicholson, Tom Cruise. Did you order the code red? You're goddamn right I did.
You're goddamn right I did. The way he says that is
That
just,
whole scene is
Yeah.
so good.
By the way, that A Few Good Men is what Gio's talking about. If you have not seen it, I watched the thing and they were talking about it, and they said that Jack Nicholson would be involved in every scene. Like he would do stuff and kept on. They're like, we can have somebody else read, and he's like, no, I'll do it. He said that he was it Rob Reiner or maybe in Kevin Pollak said that Jack Nicholson was so prepared for that they did it once, and Rob Reiner was like, that was so goddamn good.
Yeah.
But I feel like we have to do it again, whatever. And they did it again, and he did it even better. And he goes, we got it. That's it. That's all we need. Like most of the time, and he like went all the way through the whole thing, just full. No, not in there, which is great though. Because he really bows up at it. You're goddamn right.
All right, how about give us the bottom one so we can see
All right.
what the range is here.
The number 7 is Robert De Niro as Travis Bickle in Taxi Driver.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay. It was pretty intense,
Intense scene.
for that year. I feel like there's a woman crying somewhere.
There is.
Yeah.
There is. I can tell you, number 6 actually is the woman crying.
Okay.
And she's a very good actress. I like her. This movie, I hated. I thought it was terrible. Spanish, I know that you said you liked it.
I feel like I know what movie you're talking about.
You don't know.
I do know.
It
It's
is the
woman.
movie Hereditary.
Yeah.
And it was Toni Collette
That's what
as
her
the
name
grieving
is.
mother. Where she,
Have you seen it?
It's rough.
It's terrifying.
Who's in it? It's scary?
Toni Collette. Yeah.
It's
no,
not
no,
scary.
It
It's
is
not
scary.
It's not scary.
It's a demon possession movie. You'll find it to be scary.
Little kids.
Animal.
Nothing.
It's
It's terrible.
good.
It's terrible.
It's good.
Any other guesses? Intense scenes. Who did a really good job? Who is somebody that was a really good actor?
I mean,
and
it's
a good
so
drama. Yeah, there's a lot of
Much
them
to think about.
But when you hear these different ones, I think you're gonna go, "Oh yeah, of course."
The best part about, not the best, but one of the things I love is when Nicholson's on the stand and he says to him, you made 3 phone calls before you, who did you call? I called the general and let him know I'd be in town. I called somebody else and I called my sister.
Yeah.
And why did you have to call your sister? I thought she might like to have dinner. He's just
So
such a
good.
dick.
Leonardo DiCaprio in when he's getting eaten by the bear.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I don't know the name of that movie.
but I would also
The
put
Revenant.
Leonardo
That's it.
DiCaprio in Django when he's giving the speech and smashes the glass and does the whole thing, which is not in there either, surprisingly. I want you to stand there, Danny. So good. Number 5 is also another female. Great job because she's so beautiful and she looked so hideous.
Monster.
Monster.
Yeah.
Charlize
Yeah, that is
Theron.
good.
Yeah, where she plays. That was back in 2003. Man, she had the look. And
She
the eyes
really
and
did.
the mannerisms and stuff. Because if you ever see court footage of
Yeah.
that Eileen, whatever her name
Bornos.
is, the way she's just like sitting down and looking like that, you're like, God damn.
She won the Oscar for that.
Yeah, she should have. She should have. That was really good. This person has been on this list before. They're back on the list. Anybody?
A woman or a man?
No, it's man.
It's a man.
So it's the only other guy we said already.
Okay.
All right.
It's a man.
What did we say a guy already?
We did. It was the
Same
first
guy?
one I said. Yeah.
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro. Thank you, Carmen, for listening. I appreciate it.
yeah.
That movie.
In Cape Fear.
No. Although that's great. Come out wherever you are.
Robert De Niro in Meet the Fockers.
No.
Robert De Niro in a movie where he is yelling a lot. It should narrow it down.
Goodfellas?
No.
Sitting at a table, talking to
Untouchables.
No.
Oh, that's a great movie.
You blank my wife?
Oh, Raging Bull.
Raging Bull.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Can't say the line. Get in trouble.
It's a terrifying one.
Number 3, they say these are the most intense acting performances of all time. Not from A Few Good Men, but Jack Nicholson as Jack Torrance in The Shining.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When he is walking up the stairs and Shelley Duvall is walking backwards and she's holding the bat and Wendy does that and he goes, give me the bat. Give me the bat. And he goes, I don't want to hurt you. I just want to smash your freaking brains out.
Unbelievable.
Oh, so good. But yeah, when he's doing that, he's going, Wendy. Wendy. And does that all crazy.
We're going to make a new rule. I'm in here typing or not typing. Whatever I'm in here doing, it means don't come in.
So good. And then just this stack of makes Jack a dull boy. He's just typing it over and over.
I understand the movie.
Yeah.
To the point, man, that scared the hell out of me. I understand the movie to the point where but when they say when he's in the picture at the end,
Yeah.
and all that, I don't really
What do you mean?
understand.
The house took him.
Yeah, the hotel.
What do you mean it took him?
He can never leave. He was always there.
Yep.
He's been
Yeah.
there from the beginning.
It's
But
demonic.
how
It's demonic spirit. Time isn't real, so he's been there the whole time.
Yep.
That's why he was in the photo.
He can never leave.
Yep.
How'd she get there?
Well, remember.
That was all in his.
Well, that or it was just his turn. So whenever the hotel took him, it put him in the photo
well, the
as
book-
opposed to the other one.
The book ended way different.
Yeah.
How did the book end?
The book ended with everybody dying, Wendy and
Yeah.
the kid as well.
Are they all in the
How do
photo
they
in the
die?
book?
No, but I don't think they do a photo in the book.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do they make it in the book? How do they make it scary?
Because
book,
if you're reading it, the way they describe things and do all this stuff, it's very descriptive. And a lot of times, hey, I'm not Mr. Reader over here, but a lot of times whenever I read a book and I'm thinking about who's playing the character, and you're envisioning it in your head, so you're kind of playing along with it.
I made a sad realization the other day is that I can't remember the last time I read a fiction book cover to cover.
Yeah.
Like, I've read a lot of things recently. Most of them are nonfiction. I'm reading a book that Ed Drosty sent me about writing memoirs and stuff. But I don't.
You want to borrow The Alchemist?
No. But honestly, Spanish, if you came in, you were like, this book changed my life. I still don't have the urge to read it.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad at you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying like I'm not making fun of you. Like, my wife is a reader. She'll read a book in a day, and then she'll be like, "This was great," and nothing ever makes me want to go. Really? Let me try that.
My wife will do that too, and she has books that she just rereads.
Yeah.
too. Where she'll just pick it up and start reading a book, that she's already read before. I have not read for a long time as far as a full book like nonfiction. Or fiction, rather.
Fiction, yeah.
Because I used to read
stuff.
like Stephen King and Dean Koontz and that type of stuff. I used to like reading those, but I haven't read any of that stuff.
I
for
bought
a
a bunch of couple of years ago Gary Vaynerchuk's books because I kind of liked him when he was popping up on the internet, and then I read the books and I was like,
I like reading biographies.
Yeah,
like
biographies, but I'd much rather watch it on TV.
Yeah.
It's more it's exciting to hear somebody talking about it than it is to read it.
So I have the top 7 performances, most intense acting performances of all time, according to this website. So Jack Nicholson from The Shining is in there at number 3. Number 2 and number 1 are both great actors. One is no longer with us. Any guesses? Think of great actors. Think of great performances.
I mean,
intense.
I'm trying to go through my movies. I'm thinking of Marlon Brando, but there's nothing really in The Godfather that's so
Apocalypse
intense.
Now at the
Apocalypse
end.
Now, maybe that's a different story. Deer Hunter is
Streetcar Named Desire.
all great, but not according to this list. Number
Streetcar.
Number 2 is arguably one of the greatest actors of our generation.
Give us the actor, and we'll try to give you the movie.
Robert Redford.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh.
Daniel Day-Lewis in No Country for Old Men.
He's not in No Country.
No,
Gangs in
what's
New
the
York.
one? The oil movie. What's that
When
called?
I say I'm no oil man, There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood. That's
Yes,
right.
Daniel Day-Lewis is oil man. Daniel Plainview from There Will Be Blood back in 2007. Great.
Did anybody see his new movie where he was the tailor?
No, you mean his last movie?
Yeah. No, me neither. Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know. I bet she's great,
But I had right,
but it just seems like I'm like, what?
seems super boring.
Yeah. Number one. This guy died pretty young, no longer with us, but did a great character.
Chris
Heath
Farley,
Ledger.
Beverly Hills Ninja.
No. Carmen? Say it again.
Heath Ledger
As
the Joker.
the Joker from The Dark Knight in
Yeah.
2008. That was great.
It was great.
That was great.
but
Have
not
you-
of all time.
Oh, I
Like
disagree.
top,
with you.
number one?
Yeah, I would say of all
He's playing
time.
a clown.
I
No, he's
mean,
not.
all his little things that he did, doing his own makeup.
Licking his lips.
Yeah, the lipping, the lip licking.
We're saying better than Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
He has, I mean, he was, Joaquin Phoenix is, he's a psychopath, but he's not a psychopath like Heath Ledger's character was.
He seems a lot more intense and
Yeah.
evil and stuff. I love Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
I think the Joker that he did
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah.
But think of how many scenes Heath Ledger had in that movie where he goes from 0 to 60. He smashes a guy's face onto a pencil
Yeah.
in the opening scene that he
I
arrives
guess
in.
maybe I don't remember the movie that
And
well.
That's really
and when
good.
they go to get up and he opens it up and he's got all
Yeah,
the hand
and he's
grenades on the
pulling
string,
them.
whatever, and he's all crazy pulling them like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff in there for sure.
He burns the money and he makes sure to kill every single one of the thieves that are robbing the bank with him.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't
blows
think
up a
I remember it
hospital.
enough. Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Let's not get crazy. This is
Fantastic film.
Well, he
And
died
saying
before
it
it came
like
out, too. Like,
Yeah.
he didn't even get to see how well it was received.
And that blowing up the hospital scene was great because the
Yeah,
effects
the thing
did not
didn't
work.
work, yeah.
And he just played along with it and it was perfect.
yeah. Because he shakes the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong with this?
It was good. It was
Yeah.
good. Did he win an
No.
Oscar for that or
He
not?
did. Nominated. Did he win?
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
think
Thought
he
he
won.
did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you
'Cause he
got,
died.
especially, if
Yeah.
you do something that well and you die, they got to give you the Oscar,
Yeah.
right? Like whoever else was against him was like, come on.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm winning this.
With the speech that he tells Batman about people just needing a little push to go
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
is fantastic.
Yeah, that's wild in the way he set up the two boats and who
Yep.
was going to kill. Yeah.
I don't remember it enough. I don't think.
Oh, it's
Should
you
rewatch it.
Yeah,
It's great. Best Batman too, Christian Bale.
I agree.
Oh, I disagree.
Oh,
Who's better?
Let me rephrase that. I don't appreciate those movies as much as I do. Like I like comic book Batman. That's
okay,
like,
that's understandable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's great.
Yeah.
I like the Dark Knight though. I like him as a
I got to tell
Christian Bale was great,
Yeah.
and the idea of that movie was great. Christopher Nolan and all that
Yeah.
stuff. But I like a cartoon. I like to see what's his name? I think Ben Affleck was great.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Ben. I really like Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, I like for that, but again,
Yeah.
different genre of movie,
Absolutely.
and he does a great job in that first one. I liked it, but there's different multiverses.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, there you go. That is it for news. It is
Please.
9 o'clock.
Please say something else.
Oh, my gosh.
What? Why? What do you?
I
Not-
don't want
you don't
to
want
take a
these?
break and decide whether or not I'm going to eat a McGriddle.
I'm gonna go heat mine up in the
There's no
microwave.
decision.
Same.
There's no
I
decision.
mean-
It's already been made.
I'm going to do whatever Carmen tells me to do.
How intense can you eat it?
Your wife said no. Bobby said no.
What does Carmen say?
I said yes.
But my body is saying yes.
I mean,
My body's like, please, no more.
I mean, your nephew brought him all the way over here.
Yeah.
Your
My brother bought him. Mm-hmm. Tommy rode the ox over here to deliver him.
Oh, dude.
Find out after break.
All right.
It's Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Go.
I don't know how this happened. Maybe Spanish. You can explain it to me with your wormholes and your,
Uh-oh.
transcending stuff, whatever. Why did I just burp and felt like I burped up McDonald's and I didn't eat McDonald's? I didn't even eat McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's in the room.
Maybe you did.
Yeah.
You don't even
It's in
realize
the-
it.
did I? Did anybody see
There
me?
was
Yeah.
a steak, egg, and cheese bagel in there.
Oh, I don't think so.
There's a version of you that did eat McDonald's this
I
morning.
guess, yeah.
In the multiverse.
No lie, I just burped and I'm like, I didn't
Yeah.
even have McDonald's. What's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah.
Carmen,
Mike
did I
Calta?
have McDonald's?
yes, you did.
I love McGriddles.
You can't say no when there's a bag full of them in
Carmen,
front of you.
right here.
I have not eaten one.
What?
Yeah.
Michael, you know what? You should reward yourself and you should eat a McGriddle.
There are 4 left, I believe.
Not just McGriddles either.
My wife told me no.
She
What else
did.
is in there?
She did.
Yeah. I believe there's a steak, egg, and cheese bagel.
No.
Can't eat
No.
that.
Scrounge took that.
Oh.
Joe?
Yep, that's right. I have it.
Good for you, Joe.
Thank you,
According to Gio, if you hide in that cupboard right over there, or closet, whatever it needs,
Eat it
yeah,
there.
you're totally fine.
Does not count.
Yeah.
Ian and the Technicolor Dreamcoder is here with us. Oh, your mic. Your mic's not on.
I used to love McGriddles.
You want one?
No, I haven't eaten fast food in over a year.
But I don't eat fast food either, except McGriddles.
I understand.
Yeah.
They are delicious.
Yeah, I mean,
I understand.
Do you want to know why the real reason? I mean, obviously, I should be on a diet and I shouldn't be eating. I had a bad weekend and I'm trying to bounce back. And instead of saying, I'll just eat that McGriddle and start tomorrow, I'm trying to bounce back and do the right thing. But the thing that's really helping me make that decision is that my hands are still swollen from the other day. Like I could barely make a fist based on what it was. I can't eat that stuff. I really want it.
I got about 4 months ago. My diet was bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm working in a kava bar, and before you know it, I'm eating Skittles and Starburst every day. And I'm eating a bag of chips every day.
Yeah.
My body was really hurting.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. 4 months ago, I changed my diet completely, and I feel 80% better.
So I've done a lot of diets. I did Dr. Urshan's diet. You lose weight.
That is when it's over.
Yeah. But
it's over.
Here's the thing. Dr. Urshan's weight diet is you're really restricting your calories. You don't really need a full doctor to do that. I mean,
I did it 3 times.
Yeah, it was
that
500 calories
should tell you
a day.
something. I did it 3 times.
It's not a bad thing. If you want to lose 40 pounds in 40 days, you can lose 40 pounds in 40 days. But like Ian said, if you're not sticking to it afterwards, it comes back rather quickly. The best one that I've done was the medical weight loss.
Okay.
The one that John Senning turned me on to. That actually was really good. Set amount of calories, set amount of this. You don't have to eat any crazy shakes or anything like that. Doctor checked you out, gave you a little vitamin B shot. That I actually like. But I will tell you, in all those diets that I did, the amount of energy that you have when you're eating correctly is unbelievable. Like I would get on the air and I would say, the amount of energy that I have is ridiculous. And even though I'm still fat, diets are come and go with me. I've had a struggle with it my whole life. But I will always tell you the truth. If I went on Dr. Urshan's diet and it didn't work, or I didn't want to do it, I just wouldn't do it. And I would tell you no. I don't need the money, because as Carmen said, I'm rich in Connecticut. But seriously though, if I'm ever going to do an endorsement for something, I can't endorse it unless I'm actually using it. So, but let me tell you another side story. Richard, who I hated last week and I like now, one of our salespeople called me up and he said, "Hey, how do you feel about doing an endorsement for this pest control company?" And I said, "Not good." He said, "Why?" I said, "Because Richard, I have been using Home Team Pest Defense since I lived in Wesley Chapel." I said, "We're going on 20 years. I can't pay for another company to come to my house and tell everybody to go to this other company." And I said, "And I'm certainly not going to abandon that company because this company is going to pay me to do it." Richard called me 3 days later. "Glad you said it. Home Team Pest Defense, now a sponsor of the Mike Calta Show." And I said, but that makes me feel great because now I can tell people the absolute truth. You know what I mean? Superheat Air came out to my house on an emergency call on a Sunday. So I got to be honest with people. But yes, when you're eating better and when you're eating right, the amount of energy that you have for a 50-year-old guy is really the main benefit out of that whole thing.
I literally, the way I'm eating now, I'm not saying I'm dieting. This is just the way I eat from now on. There's a guy, I brought him up. Abu, his last name is. Abu, Ebbew is his name.
First name is Scary.
Yeah.
Scary Abu.
Like 60-some years old black guy with veins in his arms. And he just says, eat solid foods.
Yeah.
Just stop eating sugar. Like all this stuff, even, I'm not trying to knock anybody, but a protein shake is just trying to be something else.
Yeah.
Why don't you eat eggs?
Yeah.
Why don't you eat steak?
Yeah.
Why are you eating something that's made by humans? None of that is good.
So I'll tell you why I was specifically doing it. Because I went to the doctor and the doctor said, "I need you to eat this amount of protein in those things." He wanted me to build up. So that's why I started doing that. But you're right. The other day, I hate eggs, but I forced myself to eat them the other day because I knew that was the source of protein. Also, I didn't eat anything else with it. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're right. I mean, if you can do that, sure. The thing, what, Spanish?
Your brother just texted me and said McGriddles are solid.
Some of them even have eggs.
Yeah, this one does have egg on it.
But
you know what I promise? I promise you, there's sugar in the eggs.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I promise. There's actually sugar
the
in the
biscuit.
salt in the French fries in McDonald's.
So I went to Chick-fil-A one time and I got the grilled chicken nuggets instead of the breaded ones, and I was telling the nurse about it, and she said, looked it up. She looked it up right there for me. She said the grilled chicken nuggets to marinate that chicken, they marinated in orange juice.
Yeah.
So not that was bad for anybody, but for particularly what I was doing, it was negating the whole thing. So you really have to know what you're getting into.
You got to cook yourself.
Yeah, which I don't have a problem doing. I don't have a problem doing that. I enjoy cooking, and you're right. You know what you put into it. Yeah.
Like literally, sometimes I'll get a pound of ground beef.
Yeah.
And cook it up. And then cook some eggs and stir it up and eat it. And I find it's satisfying for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm eating a lot.
Yeah.
If I don't get a chance to eat and be satisfied, I'm not happy. And then I go somewhere and I do something stupid.
Yeah.
I have to eat.
I hear you, buddy. I'm a eater.
I think you understand.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
You eat this McGriddle?
I'm not gonna eat. I'm not gonna eat the McGriddle. You can eat it, Gio, if you want it. I know you want it.
I told Spanish to not let me have two.
What is you only eat one?
Yeah.
Oh, one's an amateur.
It's kid stuff.
One's for amateurs, Gio. You can eat two McGriddles.
No, because it tastes amazing, but afterwards I feel horrible.
You do?
Yeah, after two. One's the threshold.
All right. I don't know.
I've made this mistake many times, so I'm well aware.
You know your body.
Yeah.
Your body's a wonderland.
It is.
What if I have a heart attack tomorrow and you'd be like, you didn't even eat the
dude.
McGriddle? You didn't even eat the McGriddle.
Don't say
Live for today.
Eat the McGriddle. Nah,
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm heart
McGriddle.
attacking.
Oh.
Yeah. Live in the now.
If I could make a fist right now without having any problems, I would fist around that McGriddle. What do you
Your
say?
brother is texting me in Spanish.
What is he saying
He
now?
says he's going to send McGriddles every day until you eat one. I think that's a great idea.
Me too.
I vote yes.
Yeah,
Thank you, John.
If you throw in some chicken McGriddles, no one's gonna be mad.
You want to talk about rich, Carmen? He's bored and rich.
Yeah.
He's not working.
Well, yeah, because he retired early.
Oh, he's a movie star now.
He's a movie star.
That's Hollywood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's richer, you or him?
I don't know. I think him. He's not working. I'm working.
Yeah, but you like working.
Yeah, he doesn't
There's a
like working.
Right. There's a difference.
But I also like making money.
Could you retire?
Oh,
Like your brother. You're rich.
No, I'm not. I don't. You could I retire and sell this house and live in a 1-bedroom apartment? Sure.
Do you understand that we already had the equation? You're in
Yeah.
the top 5% in Florida.
But you guys
rich.
are all assuming that I never confirmed or denied anything about how much I make. You're all just assuming.
You don't make $476,000 a year.
But that wasn't the number.
That was
the
for Florida.
number. That was the number for Florida.
Yeah.
That was the number for Florida, and we were guessing your base salary, and I know you make more than your base salary.
I don't even have a car.
You roast. You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Also-
someone gives you one. You're so rich, people give you cars. That's how you know you're rich.
James Hetfield said that about guitars. He goes, when I was broke and couldn't afford a guitar, I would just try and get whatever one I could. He goes, now I'm a multimillionaire, and they just give me guitars. He goes, it doesn't make sense.
You just explained how athletes always become broke.
Yeah.
Okay, because people think that athletes are the dumbest people in the world.
Yeah.
And I say this: at 30 years old, tell a lawyer to stop lawyering and do something else. You have to move out of your neighborhood.
Right.
Okay, if you stop working right now, you're still rich, but you got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Because this is a lot.
Listen, I own 2 homes. If I sold both of those homes and moved into an apartment, can I retire now? Yes. But I am about to put a kid in college. I got another kid that's in 8th grade or 6th grade. About to go into middle school. I'm in no position to retire. Are you crazy? My poor wife has to slave over 2 jobs.
No.
This is ridiculous. and I'm over here just struggling day to day to not eat McGriddles. I don't know why you guys put all this burden on me.
Oh, it's a tough life.
Can I just point out McDonald's MC, Mike Calta MC?
Oh, come on.
We have no comment at this time. Gio going for 2? Going for 2?
Go ahead, Gio.
Don't do it, Gio. Stop it. Don't do it.
I'm digging
I
yours
can't
out
let
for
you do that.
I'm not, and I
Can't
can't.
let you do that.
Well, don't finger his sandwich.
I'm not. I'm holding it up.
There's some bad influences in this room.
Oh, you have no
Really,
idea.
really bad.
No
I mean-
idea. This one telling me to do drugs. This one over here trying to get me to eat McGriddles.
All right.
Galvin trying to get me to run. Oh,
I don't care what. You can do
oh,
whatever you
the
want.
horrible thing.
There's some good influences, too.
Oh, this is a good one. It's got some weight to it.
Gio, just eat it for me. Eat it for me.
Don't do it.
If
Gio.
you eat it, if I
Stop
can watch you eat it, I'll feel better.
Don't do it.
Go sit on his lap and eat it.
No,
Listen,
no.
I'll eat another one if you eat one.
Ooh, all right, you go first.
Throwing the gauntlet.
Nope, doesn't work that way.
You guys, Lady in the Trampet. Just put it in the middle of you and start eating.
I cannot.
Just eat like half.
I cannot.
I mean, if you eat half, that's not a whole.
He's picking up McGriddles like a cantaloupe.
Yeah.
Like, this is a good one. This is a heavy one.
He doesn't like to do it in front of us. He likes to do it secret.
Who,
And then
me?
admit to it
In
later.
the parking lot behind McDonald's.
In his car.
I don't think he's that guy. I don't think you're that guy. I don't think you're a high-to-eat guy.
No.
I know I'm not. If I'm eating in front of everybody. I don't care.
Yeah. I'm not going to eat it. If I was, I'd eat it right now. I would have eaten it during the break for sure.
It's your wife. She's the one that shut it down.
No, she's right. But I had a bad weekend, and I can't let it get out of control. I have to get back on track.
Tuesday.
How many are left in there, Gio?
Tuesday is the worst thing I've ever heard you say. He's right. Tuesday's a new day.
I think there's
4?
5.
5.
5.
And they're not all McGriddles.
No, it's only McGriddles left.
No, I just want to see whether those leave with you guys or does it stay in here?
Oh, scrounge.
Well, I feel bad that they're going to go to waste.
They're not going to go to waste. Let's not get carried away.
Well, what'll happen to them?
The scavengers will take them.
100%.
Yeah.
No, the other bag is still in there.
Yeah, I can't eat McGriddles.
The other bag's in there because it was on Friday, and he didn't want to drive. No car, no show. Can get over there.
They got 2 more mouths to feed over at Whore Island.
Are you saying the whores are in Whore Island now?
Don't say that. Don't say that. That's not
We need
right.
to go back actually and do Joe's base salary because we did not figure in sunsets.
That's true. That's true.
Unlimited sunsets.
All right.
What's going on over at the opium den?
We have the best opium in town.
By opium we mean kava.
That's right. No, we've extended to the whole smoke shop world.
Oh yeah.
DJ Don Pablo is my business partner now. He's gonna be running the smoke shop, and actually,
And what can you get there? You can get the weed there.
well, no, we're going to be selling THCA.
Okay.
THCA, which is not actually weed; it's an offshoot of weed.
Yeah.
It's a weed technicality.
Okay. Get slipped through the goalie.
But we can anything to do with anything to do with herbs.
Yeah.
We'll take care of you.
Ian, anything to do with mushroom coffee?
We have mushroom coffee in our cafe.
Do you?
Yeah, and I find it to be delicious. It almost tastes like cocoa.
It's funny because I like mushrooms.
I love mushrooms.
I don't like coffee. Mushroom coffee sounds terrible, but everybody says it's really good, and it's supposed to be very good for you.
Real good for you, absolutely.
Yeah.
Why is it good for you?
Mushrooms. Okay, this.
I love mushrooms.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say if you love mushrooms,
Yeah.
okay, and I love all sorts of mushrooms.
Yeah.
If you really dig deep into mushrooms are not even from this planet.
Right.
Like they're so powerful.
Right.
They're running our ecosystem underneath us, and they're so good for you that we should have them in everything.
But I would eat them every day. But I only know the mushrooms you buy in Publix. That
There's a
already sliced
lot
up.
of different mushrooms.
Right.
There's lots of them. They're all good for you.
Adaptogenics, I believe, is what they're called.
So if I wanted to go get mushrooms, what do I do? Go to Whole Foods and be like, "What's up?"
Well, depending on what you want, like my favorite mushroom is lion's mane, and that's helps you with neuroplasticity and to regrow neurons in your brain.
Okay.
So they're using that for Alzheimer's patients, people with dementia.
Yeah. What do I get to put on some snacks?
Those are just normal mushrooms.
Oh, but I don't get lion's mane.
No, not to put on snack. Like you should get like an extract.
But you're taking lion's mane extract. You're taking a capsule version
No,
of
I
it?
take the liquid under my tongue.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. I was just
Life
curious.
Cycle is my favorite company.
But like the mushroom coffee helps with your immune system. It helps regulate blood sugar. It helps prevent cancer. It helps with
right.
aging. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Whatever.
It's
I've been reading
Why
about it.
can't
It's a
anybody
stack.
find any of these ingredients in a McGriddle? All I need is one person to say to me, "But do you know the McGriddle helps?"
Oh, I can get you a mushroom McGriddle.
Yeah.
By the way, Thaddeus Bowler does not eat McGriddles.
No, not McGriddles. No, there's no way.
No, Titus is not going to eat a McGriddle.
There's no way.
No way.
He's
Not
never
like-
eaten fast food in his life, I would imagine.
You know, you were talking about Titus and what kind of person he is.
Yeah.
And I met Titus on our show, and I said, nice dude, and we kind of hit it off a little bit.
Right.
He said, hey, I want you to come speak to my class. So I asked him to do a couple things. He was like, my schedule is blah, 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 and his schedule's crazy. So I went to his class, and he was at like Academy Prep or something like that. It was downtown, all black kids, okay? I walked in his class. It looked like it was a class from Great Britain. Everybody was sitting straight
up.
erect, and very, like, I was like, what's going on here? Because I've walked into class in Bush Boulevard.
Oh, yeah.
And kids were hanging off of chandeliers.
Yeah, much different.
And there wasn't even chandeliers in there. I think they brought the chandeliers in. But
Dang.
I walked into a third grade class near Bush one time, and I heard a kid say, my M, F, and D to the
Wow.
teacher. To the teacher.
Wow.
In 3rd grade. And I
Yeah.
go, I never heard that through my whole scholastic career.
Right.
I walk into Titus's class. The kids were so assertive. They watched everything I said. Afterwards, they came up, they shook my hand. Thank you, sir. They were playing chess afterwards. It was amazing. I go, you teach his class he goes, yeah, every week I teach his class. With his crazy schedule,
Right.
He's took time from his crazy schedule to teach a class for kids every week.
Yep.
That's something to me.
There's no one that I know in my lifetime that backs it up as much as he does.
I'm okay with
he
that.
He can talk it all he wants.
Tony
but
Dungy.
Yeah, I didn't know Tony Dungy
Well, I
very
know
well.
Tony
Yeah.
Dungy. I mean, he's number one.
Yeah. Titus will do anything that he can for kids. If I said, Titus, I need you to drive to Miami, there's a check there for $1,200, which is pennies. He'll be like, all right, I'll get it.
He'll get
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and I'm not saying chasing the money. He just will do anything because it's anything that if you're a WWE superstar and you look like Titus goes, it's easy to get on TV and it's easy to promote yourself.
Sure.
But going to follow up with that, going to the school, making yourself aware, I don't have that in me. I don't have the time. I'm lazy. I don't, I care, but I don't care as much as he does.
Sure.
I'm just being honest. There is very few people that I met like him. There's plenty of people that get famous and then they say, okay, now my sister's going to run my charity and I show up there twice a year.
Correct.
That's the difference between what he does and when, and by the way, happy birthday to him.
No doubt, and Dizzy as well. It's not fair to you to
Dizzy's
say...
off my list.
Dizzy's off the list already?
I'll tell you why when
Oh,
you're
my
done. I don't want to
goodness.
break your train of thought.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I think you did break my train of
So
thought.
you said, I don't even remember. Dizzy's off my list. Tell him why, Spanish.
Because he did not invite Michael to his birthday celebration.
get
over the
invited?
weekend.
I didn't get invited either.
Oh, off the list.
Carmen, is he in the building?
Off the list.
He is not at the moment.
Shocking. He's late. Late again.
I know somebody that was invited.
Who?
I've heard, somebody told me, Chauncey was invited to the party.
Chauncey?
Oh, my
Who is
God.
Chauncey?
Little
I haven't
butt-
heard Chauncey's
Yeah.
name. Little button.
Can't be real.
That's what I
Butt
heard.
wiener.
Somebody's told me that. I've got sources.
Spanish, can you ask him to call in?
Yes.
Okay. Don't tell him why if he's not listening.
I remember I was going to say. I knew Thaddeus or Titus from the Snoop Bowl. That's when I was coaching. I was coaching with him. And all I knew was he had a foul mouth. Real foul. And I was like, who is this foul mouth ex-football player?
Yeah.
And then one day I'm watching wrestling and I go, there's Thaddeus.
Yeah.
And then from that point on, he's the man now.
Yeah. No. He is. He's too many places. He's the jelly roll of
places,
Tampa.
yeah.
I'm sick of seeing his face. But if I had that face and that body, I'd put it everywhere too.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Where did you text Dizzy? So you didn't get invited to Dizzy's
Not
party?
even
Carmen,
close.
were you invited?
I was, but I couldn't go because of my back.
Am I an animal?
Were you invited?
No. Ian didn't get an invite?
I didn't get an invite.
All the times Dizzy comes to the...
That's what I'm saying.
He's coming up the stairs now.
He needs to stare at the little fat bastard.
I mean...
Oh my God!
Plus, it's going to be about an hour. Those are big stairs.
Yeah.
They smell like
birthday.
they smell like pine cones now in the stairwell. Allegedly.
Oh.
He takes the stairs. Why is he taking the stairs? Did he have a rough weekend?
No.
He always takes us there.
Yeah.
He can't go in the elevator.
No.
People will tell on him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he stinks.
Got to take the long way.
Yeah. All right. So
When he showed up at the cruise port, I pulled him aside. I was like, hey, man.
they're not going to let you on.
You got to do something, bro, because they're not going to let you pass this gate here.
Nope.
Here's my thing. And one day I'm going to pick a weekend. I know I talk about this all the time. I'm probably driving people crazy. I'm going to pick a weekend. I'm going to get high that weekend.
Let's go.
Here's
On
why.
mushrooms?
No. Let's not jump the gun. Because I've never had a time where I smoked pot where I was like, that was awesome. And you guys are so high all the time. It must be awesome. My son loves to smoke all the time and then goes and works out and does things and writes. And he's doing the something right.
You're looking at the wrong angle. You're saying he's high all the time. I smoked already today.
Yeah.
Do I seem high?
No, but I'm talking about. All right, I'm using the word high for have already smoked. So maybe high isn't the right word.
So he's always high. Okay, listen. I get up in the morning and smoke.
Yeah.
So if I don't smoke, I'm gonna see him high because I'm gonna be so irritated. What's
yeah.
wrong with Ian?
Yeah.
So it's not alcohol.
I think
Pat.
I think I need to learn how to. I think I need to learn how to do something.
Well, this you just have to regulate it because, like, some people take edibles.
Yeah.
I can't get up.
That's
in the
what screws me
I
up.
can't get up in the morning and take an edible because I'll be. Blah, blah, blah. I don't speak well.
When I take edibles, I took them maybe 5-6 times in my life. The first time I did it, I was having a conversation with my old neighbors. And I remember in the middle of the conversation, it was like a sound wave, and it just went dead.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of a conversation. I went, All right, I believe Dizzy is in the studio.
Yes.
Dizzy?
Yo.
You have your headphones on? Okay.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3. There's 3 people in this room that don't like you anymore. Me being number 1.
Why?
How did me and Ian not get invited to your birthday party?
I told Spanish to invite you guys. I did. Everyone's like, get him.
Wow, Spanish.
Son of a bitch.
Did you hear him say he was kidding?
Oh, no, I didn't hear that
Yeah,
part.
he said he was kidding.
Okay, now the real reason.
Yeah.
Because you guys never go anywhere.
I did a lot of things. Especially Ian.
Give us
always
the
out.
option.
Okay, give you the option
I
to
was
say
not,
no.
I was
got
not
you.
invited either.
Yeah.
And I sent you a beautiful text congratulating you on being CMG MVP.
He did. Thank you for that, by the way.
I put on your
doesn't matter.
Facebook page, happy birthday, and then I went and took it down.
Yeah, because he's like, well, I didn't get invited to the party, so why am I inviting this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you invited Carmen, you invited Spanish.
Yeah, the young crew.
You did. Oh,
that's it.
Gotcha. It's even
Yeah.
better.
I just assumed you guys were all like, nah, I'm going to sleep instead or something.
Oh, that's all we do is sleep now, huh?
Oh, wow.
How old is? How old
Shots
did you invite?
fired.
You didn't invite Joe because he's old too.
Yep.
All right.
How old are you? How old did you turn today?
25.
That is not true.
36.
Not inches.
36.
This is why I didn't invite you guys.
You can invite him on the cruise, Mike. That's cool.
Nope.
But the other way around,
Yep.
no.
Yep.
You think
You can invite him down to the Kava house.
He's dead to me. Like Hoppy.
Yep. Wow.
You know, it is still my birthday, though.
I don't know that.
I took back the gift that I had for you.
What was the gift?
You'll never
Doesn't
know.
matter. It's not here anymore, right?
That's right. You'll never know.
Damn.
I had a gift for it was in a satchel. Now, somebody else gets it.
That's right.
Spanish gets it.
Moves on. Yeah. Carries over to someone else.
And you made Spanish go in the water this weekend.
Made him go in the water?
Yep.
Yeah.
What
He,
are
mi-
all-
he
okay.
missed Mike's phone call.
Oh, well, that's on him.
Did he come back from the beach and look at his phone and go, Jesus Christ, what does he want now?
No. To be fair, I told him to bring his phone to the water. Go bring it. Mike might hit you up, so you know how that goes.
Spanish is not great. He's not great at communicating.
I believe him.
Dizzy, everything Dizzy said is right.
Yeah.
You out of your mind.
Did you say Spanish is not a good
No,
communicator?
he's not good at communicating.
No.
He's a good person.
Yeah.
But he has to admit he's not great at communication.
I admit it.
Yeah.
Openly.
Yeah.
It's not going to help you.
A lot of people are saying that Dizzy invited Chauncey to his party.
No, I didn't. Who's Chauncey, anyways?
You know, little
Chauncey and Mary.
Oh, Chauncey. No, I didn't.
Huh?
Did Monica get invited?
Monica did get invited.
Dead.
Oh,
to me.
wow.
Dead to me.
She's older than me. She's older than me.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh. Well,
Older
she
than me
wasn't
too.
sleeping.
Wow.
So,
Well, Dizzy is on my list.
let's get back to Spanish. So,
Core for no more.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
oh, man.
Next time I have a party, I'm inviting Pap, Sugarface, his daughter.
Well, to be fair, I've
Galvin.
never been invited to your Christmas party, so now we're even. We're even.
Oh, that's not true.
100%.
You
100%
should
to your house.
invite Dizzy's cousin.
Yeah.
I'd rather not.
Not my judge.
Wait a second. Dizzy, did you not come to the Christmas dinner this year?
No, I said party like at your house.
I don't have any Christmas parties at my house.
That was the Christmas party. That was
Yeah.
the dinner.
the
that
dinner.
was it.
And you were invited.
You were invited.
Well, you guys are invited to my birthday today.
No.
Yay. Yeah, we're all drinking today.
So that's right. So I got Dizzy
Invite.
on the cruise, and he was invited to the Christmas party.
Yeah.
And
Two
I still
cruises.
didn't make it to the birthday party.
Let us know what we can do for you, Dizzy. Anything we can do for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Already got the employee of the month. You guys probably voted.
Wow.
This is not.
Oh, I'm having it rescinded today.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're gonna have to show up at your bubble. I run that ship. I run that building. I'm gonna
Got
make him
him.
take your bobblehead
I
back.
suspect
Got on the
violent
spot
stuffing.
on the after show.
That's right.
Yeah.
What is this, my mid-year review? What are we doing here? What do we?
Dizzy gets his reward, the MVP award. He gets up there and he goes, "Full time, baby." She goes, "Get out of here." All right. Well, hey, look, it is what it is.
Good
Now
luck
we
in
know
your
where we
future
rank.
endeavors.
Yeah.
Good luck.
You know?